Gladiators, ready! Alright, go around the table. We're going to introduce everybody. You're going to say your character name, you're going to say your level, and you're going to say your gladiator name, but not gladiator in arena gladiator like you're on this shitty TV show.
Oh no.
I have a gladiator name already.
Oh. I haven't watched the shitty TV, so I don't know what the standard is.
Oh, you haven't. 1 second. Let me take you over to our gladiator expert.
So, hello everyone. My name's Sao. Archie, I'm playing Sao, and I am a level 8 barbarian and rogue. And my 5-year-old daughter during Gladiators gave me the gladiator name Harold. Which I have chosen to believe is King Harold.
Yeah.
And my sign is Lost an Eye.
Okay. Right, well, by default, Dan, it's you now.
I'm playing Bolt. He's a level 3 cleric, level 2 bard. Gladiator name. I don't know
They're
what.
called things like Storm and Tempest.
I'm
and
already
Wolf.
called Bolt. I'll be called.
You can't turn up and say my name's Bolt. Gladiator name.
No one's asked for my real character name yet.
Oh
so
my
everyone's
god,
got my
that's
nickname.
not your name.
Oh my god.
It is his
So I'm already using my
gladiator name is Bolt.
Mother's
Dan's outplayed the game. I don't know what to say. You win. Everybody go home.
We have to go around and say our real name.
You've won the D&D.
Are you winning?
Now you leave.
Woo! My name is Crassus. I don't sound like that. I'm a level 8 druid. Let's go for something edgy like the Scissor.
Scissor. Excellent
Scissor me
gladiator name.
timbers.
Winner. John.
I'm playing Silith, the level 9 elf wizard. Credit name. Stick on thing. Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Classic.
So, excellent. That would be exactly what you'd hear on the show.
Ross playing Nazak, the level 9 barbarian half-orc. His gladiator name was given to him very early on by the audience in the arena. Pie Man.
Iron Man was good.
Yeah.
I'm playing Father Howl. I'm a level 9 cleric of illusion, and now I've had a little bit of time to think. I think my gladiator name would be Greasy God.
Greasy God. Okay. GG. Wonderful. Alright, so we've had a brief summary of what happened just before we turned the camera on, but I'm sure our viewers, Tom and Kieran, know exactly what happened last time.
You should mention that to Magda that you've had a drink already.
Magda, I have a cup of tea, and I'm not broadcasting live, but I do have a Pepsi, and I've got some water as well. I don't have to go for a break at any point unless I need to pee. I am getting on a bit, so that's happening more frequently.
How many times are you waking up in the night?
So we've moving on. No, we've had a contested conversation about this. Some people think the bladder capacity is about 300 millilitres.
Not some people, a actual doctor,
I've
urology specialist.
At least 1.5 litres in the morning, easy.
Fill a 2 litre bottle of Pepsi.
I've had
Not
to,
a problem.
I've had to replace the toilet seat, not the main seat, but the back bit. Occasionally, blow a hole through it.
That's your gladiator name.
Blow a hole
Warm the
through it.
ceramic down. What? Thunder piss.
Brazen
Thunder.
weird.
Sometimes I have to get a couple of firemen in, you know.
Wrestle that hose.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a fantasy game we're playing, right? Fantasy game. So,
Thunder.
I've got my drinks, and we're good to go. So you've encountered a horrific spider. Poor Crassus there got temporarily deaded.
Yuck.
But you went over the cliff face and found this rather spicy wench, shall we say. A lot of you succumbed to her charms and started to fight each other.
Ironically not Father Howl.
Yeah, but once Silith set her on fire, she got real ugly.
As most people do.
Yeah, she didn't actually. She looked exactly the same, but you sort of tried to corner her in the corner, but she wasn't having any of that. She dropped out of doorway off the sheer cliff face. You could see through the doorway the raft beached up on the down below. and Nazak has stepped out straight away after it. Everybody else still in the room. So we'll leave Nazak for the moment. What's everybody else want to do?
I saw Nazak go out the thing. Is the wall of fire still up, or has that gone down?
I dropped it.
Is everyone got their mind again? Ow! Nazak's run away. He's out the window.
Susan, take the rest of the men. Go back down to the raft via the way we came in. Vince's body be in the entranceway. Don't leave him here. Bring him back for proper rites.
Right, lads, everybody on me. Let's get out of here.
How far's the drop?
You go up to the edge and look down. You see Nazak slowly dropping down. He's about 100 foot down at the moment.
Okay.
It's about 300 feet down.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Is a handhold rope?
You lean out a little bit more, grabbing hold of the edge, looking down. It looks like it's a fairly rough cliff face. You could potentially climb down.
300 foot.
Fuck.
It's gonna take you so many rounds.
I'm coming behind you now. I'm gonna have to cast Feather Fall on myself and
Oh, thank god.
Okay.
jump out with him. I
So
can't leave him
Bolt
on his own.
disappears out there.
I'm gonna wait a bit before I cast it. I'm gonna drop about 50 foot, then cast it, so I get a bit of
Okay.
momentum.
So you Tom
Yeah.
Cruise this.
Just I want to catch up
Shit.
to him.
What's the words?
Oh no!
Well, you kind of have to drop, don't you? Because we figured it out for the tower
Yeah.
on your Saturday one. If you just feather fall at the top, you'll over a certain height, you just plummet and die. At the
Yeah,
bottom,
that's
don't
kind of
you?
what I'm thinking
You
as
got,
well.
you got to
so
time it.
It's like, yeah.
Doesn't last
Okay.
super long, does it?
It's difficult to judge because the canopy of the trees really is extending high. So
I'm
it's
gonna
up
try
a cliff face.
Catch up to him, so I'm feather falling at the same time. I'm going to try and keep close-ish to the cliff, so if I need to grab it, I can tend to.
Okay, lovely. Everybody else.
Yeah, I'm out the window.
So the crew is taken care of, yes?
Susan will get him back down.
Everybody down this cliff. Go, 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 go!
There's 4 of us remaining.
Do you have anything that can allow us to descend, more rapidly than the climb?
Don't drop. Lower yourself down to get the full benefit of the extension.
I don't have thermal watching, but I can make a couple of us fly, but that's only 2 of us.
I don't mind going down with the crew. I can.
I'm relatively spent as well. If yourself and Sal are in better fighting condition, then perhaps best.
I
you
don't
two
have
go.
much left, but I'm okay.
I've got a bad feeling that Sal has got stuff in his ears, and I think he blindfolded himself before.
He was.
walking up
He
to
was
the
both deaf and blind at the end of
I
last
think
section.
I've left myself a little bit of,
You can see
like
the
I
ground.
can see the floor.
Yeah.
So I may still be swords out, taking steps
As we're having a conversation.
actively around the room.
Sal! Sal!
Make a perception check, Sal.
Oh yeah. 25.
you can hear the shout.
Take the damn blindfold and earplugs off. You don't need them no more.
We're okay for now.
You float occasionally. You got a way to float yourself out that door and down that cliff.
I hope so.
You can solve my book.
No, I don't.
You got levitate. What was that?
Not anymore.
Uh,
There was an 8-legged creature that
Can
needed
you-
some
Oh.
attention.
Can you turn
Yes.
into anything right now? Small.
I'm spent.
Completely spent.
But
In that regard, at least.
I'll work it out on the way down. And I'll rush towards the edge.
No!
Best you go after him and sort yourselves out, so I'll go down with the father the hard way.
Okay, I'm
That's
casting
the hard
fly.
way. We're going on
Got
these.
full help, me and Sam.
That's.
Okay.
Sal just jumps out.
Alright, fucking hell.
Get on the way down.
That conversation took slightly over a minute.
Yeah.
Nazak, you just dropping straight down?
Yep.
Yeah. Like that. The trees come up around you and you make contact with the rock face gently. Places you down here. Obviously the distance between the opening is significantly higher, but I know you guys
We
want
want
to
to
see
your,
me.
We do want to see your pretty face.
You could go through that hole.
I see all of you, you bastards.
Just been watching the Peter Capaldi Doctor Who lot, and I've just watched the one where the entirely shrinks, and he's like looking out of it. It's literally. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
You hit the ground. Trees all around you. You can see the forest canopy stretching ahead. Thick foliage, pretty much like you're seeing here, really. Thick foliage, trees. There's some old broken columns sticking out of the undergrowth. This slope, will lead down to where the raft is. Probably best part of a mile away.
Look around, see if I can see any signs of animal life, any sort of danger or anything like that.
You can make a survival check for me.
18.
Okay, T. Looking at the ground, you can see what looks to be a large animal's paw print in the dirt just ahead of where the rock. Probably about this big across. Feline.
Facing that way or that way?
Walking this way.
Okay. Does it look fresh? Well, it looks
It
as
looks
fresh.
relatively fresh. Bolt hits the ground right next to you.
Pull out the crossbow.
Point out the paw print.
I'm immediately scouring the area. I'm looking for the bitch first.
Oh, the others.
That's her bloody wrestling name.
A thick mist rises out of the ground, filling the area all around you. So, so you figure it out on the way down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was me getting to the edge and taking a look down, and then having second thoughts, perhaps.
I'll figure it out now.
Yeah. Take a quick look behind me.
And as you're taking a quick behind you, me have my hand on your back, casting fly on both of us. Let's go. And step off the edge.
Oh.
All right.
Waiting for just a second, and then doing a perfect dive, I imagine, off the edge.
Okay.
Then probably having to do a few loop-the-loops on the way back.
Get a
Because
More controlled descent for me, but
just too much.
more refined.
You're like, just going down.
Just catch up.
So 10 out of 10 for style. For sound.
Egotistical superhero just drifting down.
I suppose you've got a set speed, but I suppose you'd be trying to break the sound barrier. Get the sonic
It's like
boom.
full Homelander.
Yeah.
Just get the laser eyes
Faster!
ready.
What's the wording?
I am.
It's a
Could
set
drop a fireball
speed.
and going.
Yeah, it's like
60 foot around.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Which is fairly quick if you really stop and think about it.
300. Well, you can dash, so it's 120 foot.
So it'd
So
be much
And you've got
faster.
10 minutes of flight time.
Yeah, 2 rounds. 3 rounds and you're down.
Yeah.
For 300 foot.
Consult the spell list had it, but I have absolutely nothing useful for rapid
Bolt.
descents.
What's your AC?
Me neither.
It's 18.
A sharp pain hits you just low on the hip. Like something stung into you. 9 points of damage. And then whatever
I'm
it is-
gonna go for cover.
Okay.
It needs to be on the.
Whatever it is that stung you is gone as quickly as it appeared.
I've been hit. I'm gonna have to heal myself. I'm on 3 HP.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try and find a place of cover. Is there any? I'm gonna look for cover.
Fog all around you.
Shit.
Nazak will grab Bolt
Yeah.
and just start running forwards.
I don't think I have much choice in this. I would trust. I trust the orc.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Make a dex saving throw, please, Nazak.
Can't see it, so just a straight throw. I'm assuming I can't see it anyway.
Misty.
Oh dear.
Exactly what you want to hear, Dan.
Can I attempt to heal myself at all?
Before you smack into a tree.
I'm going to use my last spell slot. Cure wounds. 2d8 plus 3.
6.
Okay.
Smack into the rock face.
Oh, that's not good. It's double 2s. 7 points of healing.
Okay.
Elaine, guide us.
Nazak grabs hold of your hand, surging forward through the fog. Immediately, you both feel the rock give way beneath your feet as Nazak steps forward off a drop. And you're going to take 6 points of damage each.
We've got Featherfall still active.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, you will have it.
Yeah.
If you've still got it going.
Yeah,
Nazak
yeah,
automatically has it.
Yeah, I've just got the ring, so yeah.
Yeah, so you'll slowly drop.
Okay.
Yep. Well, how long does Feather fall? That's
Yeah.
the
I think
spell.
it's a minute. Let me just double
Yeah,
check.
it is 1 minute, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you fall 60 foot around, I think it is, with feather.
It's only a short drop. It's only about 15 feet you dropped. So,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. You
One reaction.
land hard. Now, from above, Silith and Sao, you can see the jungle canopy around. There's an area of fog that's emerged right beneath where you guys are, where it looks like Nazak and Bolt dropped to. Everything is cleared in the remainder of the forest.
There's just a patch of fog at the base, essentially.
Yeah.
As I'm going down, I will cast Message to Bolt. Head out of the fog to the ship. The fog doesn't last too long.
Do I know I can reply to this message or not? But no, that's not this one. That's sending.
No, it is this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to apply to this message.
Hey, Green Man's taking us. I think we're falling into a pit. There's something fucking attacking us. Get down here, quick!
Nazak, what's your AC?
15.
The fog area you're in, for a brief second, flares with green. You feel an impact. You're going to take 9 points of poison damage and you're poisoned.
Can I start flying around in a circle to try and create some upward lift on this fog, please?
Okay.
Physics, that shit.
Give me an acrobatic check.
10. Not bad for a 3.
Drop down, disappearing into the cloud, coming out again yourself, slightly disorientated. You're diving in and out of it, but you don't seem to be breaking it up. Meanwhile, at the top, Crassus and the Chow Man.
Just move and dash.
Yeah.
Go the old-fashioned way.
So you guys are going to go down the cliff face.
Are you hurt?
You sorted me out real good after my death earlier, so I'm
I'd
tip-top.
already forgotten.
My clothes are somewhat bedraggled after being torched by Silith, but I'm relatively well considering how close to Gar's realm I've just been.
So I think as speedy as we can, following the crews to make
Okay,
sure
so
they're
going
okay.
down the
Yeah.
route you came up.
Making
okay.
sure they're okay.
So you two are effectively out of it for a little bit and
Yeah.
until you get down. Silith, I'll take a perception check from you, please.
15 plus stuff. Plus 5, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You catch
I can't do
a brief image of me telling this computer, no, I don't want to update now.
And my mind explodes.
Breaks the fourth wall. Oh, see
The clouds above you Spartan.
Oh my god.
You see a brief glimpse of this woman darting from the edge of the cloud towards the undergrowth.
And can I'm assuming I can see where our ship is beached.
Yeah.
And it's clearly in that direction she's heading,
Yes.
is implied.
Behold as I crouch and stand up.
Look at my fully
I
functioning
ran
ankles.
the other day and I was so pleased with myself. And then I complained about my knees for the next 3 days.
I was going to say, all I've got to do is walk and I complain about my knees.
if you've got something like Gust,
It's
they'll
like
deal with it.
creatine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
With fire, trying to burn it away.
Get on,
Like, burn
get on
away.
Devon supplements. Those
Ooh,
ankles will be like, whoa!
Let's not go mad.
Firebolt it.
Okay, so you guys are down here now, have come down on the rock face. So, Sylith, you see her about there.
I have ghost when I don't have any spell slots. That would have been a really good idea, but I like breathing. I don't like 3 HP.
I'm going to, from my position above, I'm going to cast Firebolt into the fog in the direction of the woman.
Okay.
Okay.
With the implied fact that it's going to strike through the fog, and hopefully the guys on the ground will just see random bits of fire in a direction.
I love it!
The sky's falling!
Natural 1, avoid. Avoid.
I love it.
In my brother, if they see that, I'll have a direction to head in the fog, because they can't see too well.
Yeah, no,
you'll see
flares.
patches of flares and like,
Yeah.
go
Well,
towards them.
Also,
said,
if you
yeah.
hit them, they won't know it was you. So.
They'll know it's me.
Yeah.
To be honest.
We know the flavour.
So yeah, I was looking at the roll to see where it
Yes,
goes.
please. One.
Close. It was a 4. So that makes 14.
Okay.
But it's more a case of just in the direction of where she's heading.
Okay, so it slams the ground. There's a brief flare of light within the fog cloud, which just catches on it and illuminates a whole chunk of it.
Is that direction, lad? That way!
Nazak's just going to continue running forwards. He's got a rough idea of where the ship is. Probably really disorientated by dropping, but he's just going to continue running.
Excellent.
Is the idea.
Wisdom check, please. Straight wisdom.
Yep. Here we go.
Which way's up?
It's a 2.
Oh.
Told you, disorientated.
Hey Dan,
Rock
you're
face
almost
right
at the
in front
edge
of
of
you.
the fog cloud.
Oh. Do I get a round of doing something?
Yeah, well, I mean, like a toddler.
that's fine.
You do. Like a toddler, right? Nazak,
I know, that's exactly what's happening.
Pulling your shoulder out of
No,
something.
Yeah.
Nazak, this way, lad. No, that's the rock. Try and convince him to follow the.
You can make a wisdom check as well.
Just a straight up wisdom check.
Yes, please.
It's a nat 1.
Oh my god!
That's exactly what I rolled, dude!
You also go back into the rock.
No, it's this way, lad.
We're never gonna get out of here.
This is how we die. This is it.
2 natural 1s.
You hear their voices in a slightly muffled sound.
From
Sow is dropping in and out of the fog.
yeah, from the position above, I will shout, follow the fire, and I'll attempt to do it again to try and give them some more
Go for it.
guidance.
We tried.
Oh, 4 again. So that's 14. So it's not hitting that.
We're just
one.
gonna cuddle in the
Again.
corner.
The fog lights up. Sow, you give me a perception check.
17.
That's great. So as you come out, you just about catch sight of the woman. She's in the bushes now, just shoulders above her. She's making her way away from where this cloud, expansive cloud of fog is.
She's like, this'll deal with those chunks.
Fucking damn right.
It never worked like this when we cast it.
I will light the basilisk the other short sword, the flame tongue short sword, if it hasn't been lit already, and I will drop to the ground, holding it in the air like a torch,
Okay.
and then start moving towards
So straight down
where I
here.
think she is. Yeah.
Alright.
It's tickle time.
At this stage, I'd like to go full initiative, please. So we can
Yeah.
go fresh initiative roll.
Oh, I'll get advantage on these. So it's not helping.
Alright. Anyone get over 20?
I got to 20.
Oh, I got to 15.
Anyone else between 15 and 20?
I did not need to go exactly with that
10,
point.
15?
12.
13.
I got to
Good luck
15,
biscuits.
man.
Okay, thank you. Cheers.
It's a very good luck, you know.
Yeah, I got 9.
I'll have a
That's
cheeky
about
one
right.
From
Lost
in the fog.
Oh, good luck biscuit.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck, biscuit.
Do you want one?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good luck, biscuit.
Thank you very much, Archie.
Thanks, dude.
I'd like the biscuit, sir.
Look at me. Look at what I've done to myself. I cannot take one biscuit more.
You're a prime specimen.
One more biscuit and I just...
He pushes you over the edge. I don't believe it.
It took years of
I saw
abuse
that
to get
squat.
a physique like mine.
That's going to take me... If I have one more biscuit, I'm going from 49 straight to 57.
It's the Weird Al I'm Fat music video.
That's a cracking video. That's one of his best ones.
All right, so you hit the ground. You see her dart through the bushes ahead of you. You'll go for it. What are you going to do?
I mean, Sal would run straight towards it.
Give her a tickle.
I feel like you're not fully inhabiting the spirit of Sal. You're saying it's in a very despondent way.
I'm going to shiver.
Feeling.
Okay, so the areas that have got perspex on are difficult terrain.
Big
Okay,
shrub.
the bush areas.
Does that affect me if I fly?
If you go off the ground, it does not affect you. So yeah, you can still fly over it. She appears to be affected by it at the moment. She's climbing through it.
I mean, Sal is still impressed with flying.
Top gun.
All right.
Just hold your laser, your lightsaber out and just go straight past her.
Yeah, well,
Close like
it's
that.
in Naruto run, but
Oh yeah.
2 weapons.
You can get all the way over to her if you fly.
I'd like to get all the way over to her.
Shiver.
You land down right next to her. She's surprised.
I like to take the bicycle.
If you yell surprise, it's
If
legal.
you are watching at home, this is just a game. This is not a representation of any players. Any thoughts or views expressed by the players during the game are theirs alone.
Or not even there.
Not a representative of
Tickle
LARPing.
sword. Oh, misses bad.
Okay.
I feel like she screamed in surprise and that startled you.
That's right. The shock of the surprise. Okay, well I'm going to attack again with different dice. That's 26. to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
So that is 8 points of piercing damage, 9 points of fire damage, 10 points of sneak attack.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
Madam.
I wasn't ready for you.
Madam.
Go again.
8 points of tickly piercing, 9 points of tickly fire, 10 points of tickly sneak attack.
Oh. Okay, brutal.
And a bonus tickle from the basilisk rapier.
Oh.
Natural one. Oh, hang on. I forgot. I've got rakish audacity.
Ooh.
21.
Okay.
Natural one's 21. Oh yeah!
8 points of tickly basilisk damage.
Just an 8 points.
Just 8 points, but I look amazing doing it.
That's a lot of damage. You won't go, dude.
Thank you.
All right. So you into the air, straight at the top of the bushes, landing lightly in the ground next to her, swinging with the first sword. Her eyes open wide. She sways back. The first, what was the first sword it went?
Flame tongue.
Flame tongue just cutting across the tops of the bushes. Leaves fall around, scattering in the air. You thrust with the second sword, digging into her. She screams out. The first high pitch comes out, more guttural. You bring the sword back. There's a lick of fire. You done?
I'm afraid so. Perhaps I should have raged.
Maybe.
All right. She's gonna cast.
Calmest barbarian there's ever been.
It's because he's a gladiator fighter. He's fighting in the arena. He goes for the panache.
He's like has to like method act it.
How much movement do you reckon I've taken?
You have taken 25 feet.
Because of my rakish audacity or one of the swashbuckler things, she can't do the opportunity attack if I move. So I'm actually going to move in front of her to block her path from moving forward.
Clutch. Come to me if you want to.
But not close enough for her to touch me with anything.
Tickle, tickle,
All right.
tickle.
So you dart away, landing a distance ahead, swords out, blocking her path moving forward.
Yep.
Okay.
And am I out of the smoke? The fog?
You're well out of it. Well out of it. You can see that behind. You can hear the screams of Nazak and Bolt.
Fumbling in there.
Nazak, hold me! Hold me while I die!
Can I see Sif, more importantly?
You can. Yeah. Okay.
Floating magnetically in the air.
Here! Drop it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
I haven't went with bombs, unfortunately.
Oh, it's her turn now.
It is.
They'll be there in about an hour. It's been taking an hour to get out of this cloud.
Okay. So she locks eyes with you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
I believe in a medical cell. It's a 10.
I don't believe in Sal though. You feel as you extend your arms, muscles flexing, and then they lock in place.
Oh, hopeless.
You're held.
Yeah.
Can I brass it off?
At the end of your turn.
Can I still speak?
And then she walks
You're not getting past me, you bitch.
right up to you.
I'll fucking stab you if you come closer.
You can't speak.
Can't I?
No, you move your eyes.
He's thinking.
She knows what I'm thinking.
She's gonna give you a big snog.
She walks right up to you.
What a bitch.
Eye to eye. As your arms extend, you feel all the pressure on you. She moves in closer, her lips touch yours.
Oh,
You're gonna get sucked
Get
off.
slaved.
It's gonna be Sal's get sucked
I'm
off.
gonna need
In a bad way.
you to make.
Where is she hot though?
I'm gonna need you to
No,
make it.
no, she's not.
She's a bit singed at the moment.
Let me look at the effect.
So Archie
Susan's
digs
coming
for
out
the,
with the tree
for
with
the clutch
the
dice.
table chair or whatever it is, with the chair leg.
I can find her inside.
chair.
That's it. Oh, Susan's an absolute wrestler, isn't she? Like,
She would be on gladiators.
Okay. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please,
Natural.
Mr. Sam?
excellent. She'd fit right in with all the steroids. You know, what they are.
It's gone. Clutch dice. Fine. It's you. What was it?
A Constitution saving throw.
With advantage.
If I put £10,
That's a 16.
You needed a 15.
Oh.
So you're going to take half.
gonorrhea.
Half of gonorrhea.
Yeah, you're gonna get rhea.
Oh, no, that's just chlamydia, isn't it? Half a
I
gonorrhea.
don't know.
All right.
She's got warts and all sorts of stuff around her lips.
Quick, Father Howell, get the lead powder.
Is that what? Is that a thing?
Give me worse,
They use lead for all kinds of things.
They all died at 30. You know, this is just what happened.
I have a
With no
much more
teeth.
tried and tested way of dealing with
Yeah.
diseases of the crotch.
All right. It's 31 points of damage. You're going to take half of that.
Okay, I was
So
going to
15,
say.
and your hit point maximum is reduced by 15.
Oh dear, you've got kiss of death.
Snoggy.
Real snoggy snoggy.
However, you can now make another saving
Damage.
throw now.
Oh,
You take a damage.
now.
Now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Wisdom.
Oh, stab that bitch.
Her mouth comes away from yours, slightly licking her lips. Hand just touches your shoulder and runs down your chest.
Is that a cherry chapstick you taste sour?
Then she's going to just move slowly around the side, hand trailing round you along the side of your arm. The back. That's me done. It's Silith's go.
What a show! You.
Just that sounds
Oh, behind a rock for a
Did you
minute.
just cock silly? Is that what happened?
Soon to be available online, animated by Dan.
The B Team, the animated series.
Give me a week.
You sent me a link the other day and it said, do you want to follow this channel? Right after I looked at the link. So I had a look at the link.
I can't remember what I said.
Oh, it linked me to your channel.
Oh,
Your Instagram.
oh, did it?
Mm.
All right.
Yeah. You sent me an Instagram post, it gave me a link to that, and then it gave me your business connections page, and then I had a look at that. And then I thought, I think I've got to look at my shoulder.
Can't even remember. I don't even use Instagram. I think I've made a business account a long time.
Fire something.
Yeah.
I also can see those two down there having their intimate moment. I'm going to ruin it though. For her, hopefully. And for my LA position, I'm going to cast Chill Touch on her.
Ooh, okay.
So,
What's the range on Chelsea?
120
feet. 22 to hit.
That
And she's got.
is a hit.
Yes.
Stops her healing.
That's the important bit about that.
Yeah, I think that's what she
That's
did
what
to
I'm going
Nasa, to Sal.
I'm going for 7 points of necrotic damage. Obviously, she can't heal until the start of my next turn.
How much was the damage again?
7 necrotic.
7 necrotic damage. Her hand comes away from you sharply, Sam. Your eye just looking to the side, can't turn your head, but looking to the side, you can just pull her hand back to herself as if stunned.
And I'm gonna stay above. I'll move in the air, so I can keep sight on where she is. But I'm deliberately staying out of range of what I know to be spells. So I want to be a good 120, 150 feet away, because I know casters can go that far. Because I can do that. So.
Done?
Yes.
Alright, Bolt, the fog disappears. Just clears in an instant as if a gust of wind has taken it.
Oh, thank the stars. I'm going to try with Nazak still holding my hand. I'm going to try and drag him closer to the bitch, using my action and movement to go on, lad, go on. I'm fucking useless at the moment.
You can move half when you're dragging somebody else. Really.
Yes. So it's 10. That sucks because I'm a dwarf.
Assuming Nazak relents.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll use my action.
Oh, this can go now. Sorry.
Okay, I'll use my action to kind of just get him closer. Oh, that way, lad! That way!
Okay. Is that everything from you?
Yeah, I'm spent.
So Sam. Nazak.
Packages in his bags.
I ain't passing any tests.
So, can I see what's going on over there?
You can make a perception check for me. They are in the bushes. Even though Sal prunes some.
19.
It'll be the noise.
Yes, you
here.
can see them.
5,
A sexual energy.
30, 35. Gets there. As he heads over, he'll be getting the flaming chains out,
Okay.
and he will.
Oh, yeah, it's that got you just because they're 10 foot. Yay! I helped. Bring pain. Because I could
Say the command word and whip her.
Wisdom.
You can whip. You go on a whipper.
Say 24 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I should have raged first. Never mind. Doing the ranger thing. 2d6 of fire damage. So it's 7 slashing damage and 9 fire damage.
Okay.
He shall whip again. It's 24 to hit again. And it is 8 fire damage and 5 fire damage, 8 slashing damage with the flaming chains.
Okay.
Just need to double check to see whether it's a bonus action to say the word. It's a bonus action to say the word, so I couldn't have raged anyway, so that's act done.
Alright, that's it done. Sal. You are held.
Is it at the end of my go? I'll make it
At the end of your turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
So she's still to the right of me. Don't need to indicate where she is. Nothing else I can do? This was a wisdom save, wasn't it?
Yes.
11.
Oh, still frozen in place. Okay. You feel sound. You feel you become loose again. Your arms starting to move. Nazak, can you make wisdom saving?
So this is saving throw. Just remind myself what poison does. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Well,
That's amazing.
dirty 20.
Oh,
Oh.
The other
You
one
hold
would
it
have
back.
been a nat 20.
See your frustration.
Yeah.
No means no.
Fool me once, fool me twice, I'm still stupid.
Here, have that.
Okay. With that, she will reach inside the low part of her robes. She pulls something palmed into her hands, and then she will run.
So opportunity with your weapon.
If she moves out of my range, can I take a
Yeah,
opportunity attack?
Sal can as well, really.
It would
Oh,
be
yeah.
a dirty 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit her.
Got Sentinel. Anything fun?
No.
It is 7 points of magically slashing and 5 more fire.
Okay. Fire. The lash across her back. She stumbles as she starts to run.
It's a 25 from me.
That's a hit.
7 points piercing and 8 points of fire.
She's down.
Oh, well done.
Wings just extending, concealed from her back. She flares them out and she starts to run through the canopy. A lash from Nazak and a sword bites across her back. She falls down hard on the ground. Wings flat out covering her body. We are out of combat.
Kind of jogging up to them.
I'm swooping down.
Ah,
I'm still for time. I'll still maintain a fly just in case. We've got 7-ish minutes left, I guess.
Where's the others?
It's a 10-minute total. That took a couple of minutes, didn't it? So
Lovely.
Where's Captain Greasy and the captain?
they're taking the longer route down. Unfortunately, I didn't have any capabilities to get everyone there in one go.
Ah, right.
I come with the crew. Myself and Sal still have a few minutes of fly if we want to go anywhere quickly.
I don't know if it's worth going up and having a chat. Tell him have you got that thing you did to me, the message?
Yes, I will look back in the direction of the cliffside. I will attempt to cast a message to Crassus, not knowing his exact position. The woman is dead. Shall we secure the ship?
It's not in that area. Really.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it is. So
It's like a foot of stone or something that I can't
yeah,
pass through.
I didn't know it was going to work. But
Descending.
so I'll give it a moment, I think. They're probably in the caves and the message won't reach them.
Oh shit! Of course.
Can I go through the bushes and just check the body?
Check for a pulse.
Pulse optional.
Pull the wing back, head coming back. Part of her face seems to have lost its allure as you pull it back. Longer teeth are evident, where the flesh almost appeals to have quickly dried and peeled back from this side of the face. Teeth extending up to 3 inches, drawn right up into her skull. There is a sickly, eggy smell which is coming from her.
said she reached into a robe. Can I check out, see what's in her hand?
Just you roll her over. She does not have a pulse. Hand opens. What looks to be a brass whistle.
Pick it up.
Don't use that word. Don't. That's
I'm moving towards it.
that's I'm in danger.
I play.
You play what?
Woodwind.
It is not wood.
Does that tingle in your hand?
It has a slight emanation.
A little bit. I'll just pop it in a pack.
Yeah, I hold on to that.
I'll take a look later if it's my.
Oh yeah, of course, Sility. Yeah, by all means.
What colour are the feathers? On the wings?
White with black tips.
Yeah, is this like the happy leader? I don't know.
She doesn't look like
You've
a
seen
harpy.
Harpy before. This is not a harpy.
She isn't a harpy.
Time is pressing.
We should go back to the ship.
Yes.
Oh,
Sal, perhaps if I stay with these two, you shall have the ability to fly from me. Perhaps you want to rush ahead to the boat and make sure they're all okay and muscle them into shape.
you might have to give them the bad news about who's died.
I'll wait for the captain to come down and we'll join you in a moment.
I'll take a temporary captain position.
I figured you would.
I'll take the body with me, and I'll pick it up.
Okay. Are you sure she's dead?
I guess I'll figure that out on the way.
Do you just want to
Drop
take
the
her
hedge.
head off just in case?
And flying very low to the ground,
Yes,
like kind of
well-
4 to 5 foot above the vegetation.
Under radar.
I shall start flying towards the ship.
Okay.
Just in case the wizard happens to say, oh, it's 10 minutes, not an hour.
Oh yeah, or a slap silly. Or drops corn.
Oh, it's good boarding up, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck! Oh, Corin the one concentrate. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah.
What was I doing again? Oh.
No.
I advise flying over large bodies of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you're going to shoot off out of the ship.
And I'll stay with these two and we'll
Start walking.
Try
Start
and hurry
heading-
up with
well,
the
yeah,
captain.
walk towards the ship, but we'll hope that the rest of the crew can catch up.
Realistically,
Pull the spike out of my ass. As the from where the
no spike.
oh, it was just a stab, was it?
It was a stab.
Cheeky bitch. Try and bandage that.
Realistically, it's about an hour by the time you guys get down the winding backwards and forwards
Narrow path. as well,
narrow
isn't it?
path down to the base.
Good job
Which is-
you had that handled.
A lot of rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get down with Susan et al. And catch up with Nazak, Silith, and Bolt.
And we'll follow you in.
Hey.
We've sent Sam ahead to the boat as fast as he could. He'll.
You're doing there.
You're not there. You're not there.
Everything's Karuni.
For him to, muster them into shape until your arrival.
Best we make a good pace then back. Who knows what else, what other foolery they've engaged in while we've been away.
Have we accounted for everyone? We got Susan. We've lost two.
We've lost one.
That's it. Oh, I thought we lost another. Sorry.
It's just Vince's.
Have we got
Blessed
everyone?
be his soul.
He's in the doorway.
I haven't got anyone.
Have we got everyone? Yeah.
The dino folk.
Look, we're for Dino Rod.
Yes. the terror bird geezers.
No.
Didn't you
Doing the
make
plumbing in the
friends?
corner.
No, we killed most of the terror birds.
I
It's
tried.
just the one dude.
I tried to.
That was speaking for
And then I said there can be only one.
And then you went full Highlander. There can only be one.
Alright, so the group of you start making a pace down the slope down the beach. It's distance ahead. Sal went ahead. You're reaching the ship.
Yeah.
very swiftly.
I'll drop the body in the sand.
Okay.
And who's left on the ship?
There's an extra question. There's a bunch of people working on the ship currently.
Okay, down
They're
to
remasting.
number of
Gleason
crew.
and Palace are on.
Gleason Palace will be there. Realistically, it's like it's something like high 20s.
Yeah, you got a bit of a
It's
skeleton
still,
crew
it's
at the
still
moment.
quite a bit because we halved our crew onto the Apple, but half of McCreesh's crew came over. He's currently ashore with 10 people, so there's probably that makes about low 20s worth of people on the ship probably.
Yeah.
Math. Boat math.
But
Boat math.
it's hard to keep a list.
How
of
many
people
men?
dying.
How many men do we need to sail?
Minimum
including
10.
us.
30 would be nice.
Okay.
Depends whether Macretia decides to backstab us or whether he's sound. I'm
Absolutely
holding out for him being a man of his word, but we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely gonna fuck us.
So I'll head on board ship and I'll start looking for an appropriate hat to wear.
Okay. Gleason's on you immediately as soon as you get the deck.
Okay.
You're back.
Just me. The rest will be following
He
suit.
quickly glances you over. Arms, legs. Intact, I see.
Would you imagine it any other?
Frequently.
Would.
It's my responsibility, you see, under the Captain Crassus, to make sure this crew are fully armed.
Pleased to hear that. And as is in my temporary role as captain, I will approve this action.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait a moment there. Temporary role as captain. Is there something wrong with the current captain?
Yes. He's not here. And I am. And I need to make sure that everything is Karuni. Again.
My last wife is not here. That doesn't mean that the first dandy that steps on the ship gets to say that she is.
Your business is your business.
I'm going to need some
Mr.
sort
Gibbs.
of writ or permission signed by Crassus himself before I cede command to you, Sal.
That's fine. I'm going to go find a hat, and then you'll see exactly who's really in charge.
A hat.
Excuse me.
Good day.
I said good day, sir. Smells
Make
like
an
some,
investigation check, please, Sal.
smells like some Malamere level bullshit.
Oh, I got excited then. That's intimidation.
So let's be honest though. For the moment, I'm just going to look and find
Can
a
you
car.
intimidate
Yeah.
her?
-1 is a 2.
God damn it. The best you can find is what looks to be a small cloth sack that, if turned upside down, could be jauntily tipped to one side to make a kind of beret.
Yes.
Peasant beret.
But even you know, you're you're cool. Can't carry it that far.
Because Sal is currently wearing
See,
an
you're wearing
outfit that's too small.
It's a little bit strange.
Like a bodysuit.
It's very feminine.
I forgot.
I think you're wasting
not
a little
gonna
too
work.
much.
Spend a small amount of time cursing my outfit then, I guess.
I don't have a wardrobe full of one different crab hat for each day of the week, unfortunately.
I'm
I need a
disappointed.
full wardrobe change.
And a lobster themed hat. Okay. So while Sal is making questionable fashion decisions, presumably to Blue Monday, the rest of you make your way through the undergrowth. The land is flattened out quite steadily.
I look quite badly injured.
Oh,
I'm just kind of hobbling at the moment.
oh.
Just like,
Nazak's
let me have a look.
From some distance
Jesus.
behind you, a bellow shakes the trees.
look around. I'm looking. I'm actively looking. What?
Perception check.
Where did that come from?
I'm gonna get down.
Do we recognise what might
19.
cause a bellow like that?
19.
You look back and see as much as one of the treetops, a couple of 100 feet back, now that it's clearing out, just shake aggressively from one side to the other.
Was it animal? Was it an animal?
Animal sound, yeah.
fucking run. We are running.
Scary dogs.
We are ignoring this and running.
Let's not hang around to find out what it is.
Hey, come on! Double time.
After
Double
briefly shitting myself.
I know. I could.
The
I'm
best
gonna-
part of that was that I was looking in your direction and I saw you shoot past.
Jesus.
The deer in headlights.
I will try to place a hand on Bolt as we're running and cure some wounds.
Perception check from Sal, please.
Thank you.
16
Thank
points.
you very much.
10.
I'm down to cantrip.
You just look out to sea.
Wistfully.
If only you think the situation really needs is a painter. The rest of you break the tree canopy onto the sand. There are a couple of trees that are felled here, thick layers of leaf browned from being so disconnected from the tree for so long. You make your way through onto the sand, your pace slowing as your feet dig in, sand rolling over your feet, running on sand, not the best. This is dry sand.
I'm very slow.
But you make your way into the clearing. You can see the raft ahead of you.
Oh, thank Allah. My word.
Best not slow down until we're there. Wow, that sounded big. I'd be more comfortable on the other side of a ballista to whatever that was.
I'm glad my pants were burnt because I would have filled them with shit. What the hell was that?
You know what? Come on, everybody. Cardio is as important as everything else. Got to get that burn in every way you can.
Get that
Long-term
resistance
balance.
training on.
Don't tell me about burns, Susan. My skin is still crisping from that fireball.
Another kind of burn I had in mind. As soon as we get back, hopefully, after that mess, we can bulk.
Oh dear.
What's that there?
Hey, come with us. Come on, we'll get you food.
What
Food, drink,
What is it?
food.
What?
Come in.
I'll keep
I've got
going.
no idea what he's saying. Group make their way across the sand, getting up close to getting up to the ship itself.
It's the lump on his head. Actually, can I do a bit of a medicine check on him? Is he kind of delirious or concussion?
You can make a medicine
What
check.
is he just like this?
Is he? It's a 10.
I mean, he's taken a fair blow to the head, but you met some people in your days on the sea, and it's not the weirdest.
I'll presume it's a potential concussion, otherwise normal.
Captain, I'm glad you're back. We need a proper leadership on board this ship.
That we do. Status report, Gleason. How goes it in the mast?
We've not been gone that long, Captain. We've had the men hefting as hard as they will, and a little bit harder if we could use more strict methods of discipline and motivation. I've got at least 9 reasons they could work faster, if you know what I mean.
I need them all conserving their strength. This is a long distance run, not a sprint, Gleason. Don't want to tire them out too soon.
Very well, Captain. As always, you're the wisdom and I'm the motivator.
I'm presuming, we had a burial at the top there.
No, they put him down.
We did bring him down.
Put him down. Or
Good.
I asked them to bring him down.
Okay, that's fine. I'll start digging a grave. Try and shady spot under a tree. I'm sure there's a spade somewhere on the ship.
We'll have a proper ceremony this evening for him, but I'd be remiss of us to waste daylight hours.
How did he die? Romeo, one of the crew members. How did he die?
I'm afraid those harpies that they followed up there, they had him.
It was lofted high. He's gone.
Burn him or bury him?
We'll do the right.
Do you know what he would have preferred?
I barely spoke to the man. I don't know.
Captain, I'd suggest we bury him, but on the Strand line, so he's close to the sea. Proper sailor's way out, that. None of this land shite.
Is Luna with us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Luna followed
Okay, yeah, because he joined us from the ship, he went up and came down. Okay.
Yes.
40 foot.
Quite,
Are you in
quite remarkable.
Content.
I must say, the entire exploit.
Are you over
I
with
wish
me?
I could have done more.
Well, it's not over yet.
Well, then maybe my time to shine is yet to come. I don't see how I could do anywhere near as much as you have. I would say I feel on good fortune indeed to have stumbled upon you in the way that I have.
Yeah, you appeared in that ship, didn't
I
you?
went to sleep and
You woke up. That was
on
it.
that ship, yes. And then who should come in but you? Fortunate.
Well, it's not the individual actions of the few that's important here, but the concerted effort of the many. If you're an extra hand to help prepare the ship, then that is just as valuable as any fighting efforts.
You do yourself short, Captain. Your words motivate and guide your men. Men do their part in their own way. And I've watched your group fight now, and I would say it is remarkable. I consider myself privileged to be next to the likes of Bolton, Mazak, and Sow here.
Has he eaten or drunk anything by the time? Because we would have been drinking our rations and stuff as we're going along.
Yeah, yes.
He has been eating.
Mhm.
Okay. Just trying to figure out some fucking celestial, something like that.
Any signs of anything coming out the tree line following us?
You pause and look back. A few of the tree tops move, but nothing makes it after the tree line.
We need to tell them about that because we're going to have to set up night watches.
We have night watches already, but a fair warning certainly is a wise precaution.
I think it's going to take a little bit of time to get this mast in place, Captain. It's not an overnighter.
No, I appreciate that, Gleason. Right,
At least the way you want to do it.
now we have the mast. Best priority, first priority, get the mast up. Second, make the hull float again, and then hopefully we'll be able to sail her back down into bay to get the third mast up and running. I saw a few extra ballista in those towers guarding the harbour, if you know what I'm saying, and perhaps they might be put to better use, liberated for our purpose before we leave.
I think you're suggesting we put a little bit extra weight on board, Captain.
Greater displacement, should she be able to take it, of course. We'll see how the repairs go and reassess from there.
It's the third finest ship I've ever been on, Captain. I'm sure she can take the weight.
What time of day is it, roughly?
You're probably going to be late in the day back to
We're
all this,
coming.
but-
We're coming to thinking about dinner
Yeah.
and sleep.
What should we do with the corpse of the harpy woman? You brought it back. You brought it back. Well,
Captain, we might be able to feed that to the crew. Just to
Ah, don't feed
No, I'm
that
not.
to anyone.
Look, we're in a survival situation. You think? How many times do you think I've been on islands where I've trapped by myself and don't think I've eaten people?
But we were well provisioned when we arrived here.
I'm
We've
just
only
saying.
been here a few days so far.
It's not.
I'm not that desperate
It's
yet.
humanoid, but it's got wings.
Oh my God! What is that? That's the second most disgusting thing I've ever laid my eyes on.
I'm going to take another look at it because obviously, I mean, Nazak pulled an item from there, but I'm going to see if there's any more pouches or any more belongings.
On her,
Yes.
she was very scantily clad.
Yes.
Prison pocket.
There's only so much you can get in there.
There's an ounce of cocaine in it.
At least a pound. You start looking her over, but Pellis is still. Oh, no tea for me tonight, lads. That's quite enough. The jaw on her. Masticator bulldog.
My interest is pure academic. Don't worry.
Oh, my interest is way off. I'm not. Oh, she's revolting.
We should take the head off it.
What? Oh,
That's an option, and it's certainly more your department. There's like.
Hey, Nazak, I'd start with the head. Then if you could get like some of the calf, like the legs off, just a nice cut.
why are we always bifurcating things?
So start the head, right? Because we need smaller bits to move. You see.
I'll leave you all to dabble with that corpse, so you can go and help with his repairs. I'll catch you all
Me
later.
I want to help as much as I can. I can't physically help, but I can guide, and I got good eyesight, so maybe I can help in that way as well.
Okay.
You're going to be the foreman that's saying, "Oh, you don't do that."
Oh.
Well, that's wrong.
A little to the left, a little to the right.
I'll just get well stuck in.
I'll use guidance when I said I'll guide.
Dig a grave and get ready for a funeral. Sorry, no, we're chucking him off to sea, aren't we?
Burying him in the sand, so the sea comes over him. It's
Okay.
as close as we can get. Because the problem is, if we just dumped him in the sea from here, he'd probably float back in,
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
Start halfway up the beach, so still in the line for when the water comes over. Start digging.
You dig a hole for him. Some crew stop work on the mast to come down. Witness their crew member being placed in the sand.
Thanks for coming down. Like you couldn't help me. I don't. Has he got any personal effects on him?
He had some basic stuff, yeah.
Just I'm not looting. I'm just seeing if there's something like a drawing or like a name. Or something.
Oh, right, okay, so-
yeah.
Let's have a look. Let me put my list.
His
So
name
like-
would be Vinces.
Princess. It's like, has he got a cherished one or something? Trying to.
Yeah, I'll come down for the funeral. It wouldn't be a good look to not, would it?
Yeah, way to shit up morale.
Okay.
If he did have any survival, like knives, or if he's got 50 foot of rope in up his ass,
He had on a scimitar. He got a dagger at his back. He had a small pouch which had 2 copper pieces in. And he had a small rolled up piece of parchment.
take the parchment, roll it out.
It looks like numbers with some crossed out. It would seem that he was paying off some sort of debt to someone named Carly.
Carly.
No one of ours.
Okay. Oh, is he?
He was 600 gold in. It looked like he owed still 503 gold.
Any other names on here or anything?
No, he's just got the number there, and it's got Carly owed, and he's been crossing it off.
Okay. So is anyone out of the 5 that's come? Was he in any trouble? No.
Yeah. I think who knows.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
That must be a nightmare with that many crew.
Well, there was an incident. I can just make sure it's.
No. You take your
was-
time. You take your time.
Yeah, like the confusion of, oh right, so actually who is left?
Yeah.
Because we did fish Strobin and
Yeah.
a few others out as well.
Oh, so
and
do you know what this is about? Do you? Or,
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know about him and his debts, but I've got some form of list of who's alive-ish, maybe. But we're still finding out bit by bit.
You, red shirt number 4. Come here. What's the chap's name?
Vincis.
Vincis.
That's
Do you have a
it.
surname?
How are we spelling it?
Okay. Vin S-I-S. We're not on the Rotten Apple, we're on the ship.
Dead Man's
Man's
Wrath.
That's it, Dead Man's Wrath.
Rotten apples in pieces.
That was, yeah,
All right.
Capricious.
From the last
I don't know why
time.
that one sticks to my brain more.
Mutina.
Tina.
I'm familiar with the name. A chance came to look. Seems that Sardonyx was not with him on more than one occasion.
I mean, it'll get gambling and debting is something, but
You
Oh.
don't want to end up in a hole with this person there. If you can't get the money, he takes it from family and friends.
the worst kind of shark, the loan shark.
Yes.
Ooh, do you know how much more do you know about this?
I didn't know that. He never mentioned anything to me about it. And I have regular death confessionals.
I'm glad he at least spoke to someone who trusted.
Yes, but he should have mentioned it. I could have helped. I'm owed some money myself.
Oh, not too much, I hope.
Well, powers both give and take away. I often find myself at the tides of chaos, being owed money at the same time as I owe money.
Sardonyx be praised, of course.
Of course.
Yes. I'm obviously going to have to talk to the captain about this, but I feel that's something he'll be
Well-
down shortly anyway. But
He is, for better or worse, now past. His luck has run out, and his debts will have died with him, assuming he didn't put anything up for collateral.
I'll throw the bag of 2 copper towards him. So, I think that'll be his last contribution, as it were. Would you be able to hand to Benny the rest of him and we'll gather them in?
I'll take care
I'm going to leave him with his sword.
of it. Okay.
The sword's actually going to be kind of the gravestone, as it were. Take his dagger. I will put the dagger to one side, intending to use it. Actually, pull the dagger. There's no engravings. There's no woman's name written across. It is a dagger.
Yes.
Okay. It's like, oh, Melissa.
Fairly cheap one.
Okay, it's fine.
Love me, mum.
Survival situation. Yeah. Neat.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to write "for my mum" on your dagger, do you?
Okay. We'll try and get everyone around in about an hour, and then we'll get this going. Sit down, eat something.
All right. As the sun hits the water.
The water. That's Ethan.
Water.
Water.
As the sun hits the water, everybody eats, refreshes themselves, gains 120 experience points from that last part of the encounter.
Take them. Every little bloody helps.
Various crew members taking some moments, stretching sore muscles from the day's work, tending wounds. Eyes glance towards the undergrowth further up on the island, where clearly things are still wandering. As you look up to the raised ground from the mountainous core of the island, brief glimpses of lights can be seen up there, high up on the mountains. A trail of them wending through the trees high up on the mountain. You consume food. You at the very least have a short rest.
Yeah, we'll hold the brief service for Vincis and beckon him on his way to Gar.
During the short rest, I'm going to use my arcane recovery to get some stuff back. I'm going to build a power so I can get some bosses back.
And then I suppose we set in for the evening and go take
I'm
watches.
going to use some hit point
I
dice.
would
'cause
try
I'm
and
hurt.
see if, through the ceremony, see if anyone would take on his sword and remember his name, so parts of it will live on. See if anyone would take it.
That's not bad.
And I'm looking out
That's not
for
bad.
someone that's a bit overly
14.
keen and wants some money.
25.
Going, oh, he owes me,
31.
like, I'm
Have to wait for
next.
that?
I need to trade this in. That's my intention.
Okay.
Take another one.
Right.
42.
Romeo. I'll take his sword and try and carry some memory of it.
Romeo, is this?
I didn't know him that well.
Well, it's not the most expensive sword, but it's sharp. Well, part of it is. But every time you use it, remember it's the original holder.
I will. He takes it and looks down. There's nothing to put it in. I'll sort that out.
Chuck it in your belt. Don't worry, it's blunt to the top. It's not going to cut it.
Okay. I'll do my best with it. I'm not the best fighter, but maybe I will be.
Can I insight him? Does he feel moved, or does he feel like I've got loot?
Go on then.
Natural 20. 24.
He seems to be genuinely moved by this, by the notion of what you've done in the process. And just at the end of it, he tucks it to his belt. He maintains eye contact for a fraction too long. Something unsettles you about Romeo.
It's a ship full of predators.
Well, dealing with sailors, they're a wild bunch anyway. You've got crooks and thieves. It's nothing new. But I've just got to, in the back of my head, I've got to go around and chat with the captain. So I would, as we're going towards the end of the evening, I would take Crassus aside and explain my findings briefly. I'm gonna have to kill him.
Whatever for.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I started off on my own foot. He was, he's kind of giving me the bit of the willies with the whole thing system. Oh yes, sorry.
Gleason, a few feet away, is giving you the side eye.
Yeah. Right. Here's what I found on Vincis, by the way. He owed 600 fucking gold.
So he had some debts.
Oh, but
He's, no offence to the lad, but he's with a Lion Guard now. I don't think those debts are going to haunt him no longer.
I'm just letting you know. I know we're all a bit sussy. I mean, you picked me up on a fucking island or something, but I think it's a bit someone to watch over. Just keep one eye on him. Don't kill him. Just
Look, this crew have come from wide and far. I mean, lived through hell these past few weeks. I'd be more surprised if they were all completely normal.
You know what? That is absolutely fair. Just when the loan shark comes, I want 600 fucking gold.
Well, I'd be hoping a lot of that business be long behind us, under that wave and everything.
Well, I'm gonna look around. I'll start looting some stuff so we can pay it off whenever it comes. But
His debts be between him and his maker now. It'd be none of our problem anymore.
right. Well, I've done my duty. I'm going to bed.
Don't be spreading all this talk about killing the crew members, though.
Ah, I'm just joshing. Don't be.
Did you call my name, Captain?
I didn't, but it's good to hear it, Gleason.
Very good, Captain.
Make sure the lads on watch tonight know to keep eye out for something. We saw something quite large moving the treetops, so it was, as we headed over here from up in the caves covering Susan and that lot. So just let them know that there's something large out there to keep an eye out for.
Aye, Captain. You lads, off your asses or you'll be getting the flat edge of my sabre.
I'll leave you to it. No one's tried to kill him yet.
I'll give Silith the whistle.
I feel like it's good cop, bad cop.
Okay.
But like
Can
bad
you
cop,
see what you
worse
see?
cop.
No, bad cop, psychotic cop.
Alright.
So I will go out and away onto the beach, so I'm not in the way of the repairs, and I will identify the whistle.
Okay.
Try and look up what that is. Literally, I don't know.
Rearrange your Megazord.
Oh, yes.
It is made from an unusual material. It's not some type of bone. It's not from here. Sure. It's got a demonic edge to it. And the purpose of it is murky. There are elements of control to it. This thing controls something.
Something demonic is bound to it in some way.
Possibly. I mean, when you identify, normally you get a
sense.
clear picture, and this thing, well, the magical emanation seems to be small. Maybe that's it. Maybe because it's so small, it's difficult to read. You'd almost get the sense as if there's something about this fighting you knowing about it.
Okay. Put that to one side for now. And to continue with the weirdness, I possess a soul jar that I've not really paid much attention to for a while. I want to know who's in it, so I need to identify that.
Alright, where did we recover this from?
I was given it
2
by...
years ago.
Yeah. I can't remember his character name, but it was one of these characters, way back when, from Zafik Slayer.
Oh, right.
So it's one of those soul jars. I don't think he gave any more originally, it was one of... I think
You're clearing out the garage and going, I don't know, I had that.
I believe they gave like a whole bunch of them as they fled the place at one point. So it's just a random soul jar.
Okay.
Not anyone in particular. I think it's just
Alright.
But-
Justify that one.
yeah. I want to know who's in it and.
Verticus.
No, it is full, I believe.
Oh no!
I may or may not release it because I have need for it.
Power something.
I don't need the soul. I need the jar.
Be free, Balrog.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Fate's evil twin. Wait, Fate was the good one. It's
It's getting Gar cred, isn't it? Give one back so he overlooks the next time you raise something from the
yeah,
dead.
that's it.
Yeah.
Gar points.
Because on the game says identify spell reveals the details of the soul inside the flask.
Tasty. Well, I suppose it's tasty depending on who's inside.
Yes.
It is genetic peasantcy.
Peasant.
This is Bob. Okay. Say that one.
It's was it Boblin the Goblin? I've got to release him now. He sounds cute. Come on, Boblin. I want to kill you all.
It's only a soul.
Oh, but there's plenty of like plot armored jars
Oh, man.
in
If
dwarf
it was-
walls.
If it was what's his face's soul, that would be fucking hilarious. Kiran's character, the Dragonborns that all have the same.
Oh, Kashan.
Kishan. I know he's
That
not,
would be
but if
really
it was
funny.
Kishan's soul,
We got your soul.
I would.
There-
I would go fully.
Got your
evil.
soul.
Just smash that thing on the ground. Throw it in the sea. Tie some rocks into it. Throw it in the deepest part of the ocean.
We the
Decent.
Jumanji.
That's just a rumble of drums at the bottom of the sea.
All right. It is full. Charinos Salteron, the entity inside.
inside.
I mean, the name doesn't ring any bells. It's not like a prominent figure I've heard of.
It doesn't feel like a big. You don't feel like this thing is filled with something horrific. This is a person trapped in here.
But you could be wrong.
Morfell was just a man. He started as a man.
Indeed.
And fate.
Just a small boy.
If I get that kind of feeling that it's just a person, it's not someone that's prominent, and it's not something that seems inherently, evil or demonic or anything of those nature, I am aware I can just release the soul to the ether. Do I pulling the
Be
cork?
free.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will do that. So I want the jar to be empty.
You go a distance away from everybody else. The water is lashing upon the shore. All that sand, where this is firm, sand the feet sink slightly into it. Look back to see the light from the ship. Hear the voices, but they're a bit more distant there. Just a cork. Just a cork, you think. So much is in one of these things. It's entrusted to a cork. Reach down to it with your thin fingers on the wooden stopper. Pause for a moment. Is this
Nothing.
what you want to do?
I'm sorry, but I think I'm sorry. I didn't know you. I'm sorry you were trapped. But I need this vessel for something more important. Boop. Yep. Boop. It's a clearly magical effect. Come on.
You twist the cork
Appropriate.
a couple of times. Boom! There you go. And there is a flare of smoke erupts from it in a straight line, as if there was some force holding it back. Flares out to the night sky, briefly extending like arms before dissipating.
And the C-Team plotline has just happened.
Very well.
I'm worried about
And they
Vince's
call him
body.
Baroness Solteron, the Destroyer of Worlds.
This is the Silver Surfer. It's Galactus coming in.
Very good. I will then go back and I will find Nazak and I will tell you about the whistle, and if you would like it back, you're welcome to it. But do not use it. I fear it's dangerous. But you recovered it, it's yours to do with as you wish.
Oh, okay.
But do not use it.
Okay.
Would you rather I hang on to it?
I understand I can't use it. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay.
The demon whistle. That's it for me.
Bedtime.
You may have a full, long rest.
Oh Lord.
Well, I make a cup of tea.
What's that? Is that
No,
how?
there's so much
Pussycat.
room behind you. You usually
It's
scooting your chairs
No.
like I'm a monster that can't get through this gap.
it's out
so
of
offensive.
it's out of
Invalid.
pleasantries.
What you want to be making?
Hey, let's get going.
Oh, if you're going, Sam.
Get some hot
Oh,
fluid.
don't do this to me.
My green tea is in the cupboard.
Green tea.
Yeah, it's in the cupboard.
Well, that were interesting.
So,
What is it? What is it? I missed it. What is it? What's the whistle?
It's made from a demonic bone and it's
Oh, yeah.
controlling something.
That's all you know. It's controlling something.
Connected to something, but
But there's a lot of stuff it's not telling you.
So you know it's just going to take somebody who puts pretty words into Nazak's head.
Don't even have to be that pretty. They just need to be small words.
I just confuse the crap out of it.
monosyllabic
That's the
words.
flaming word. No.
Or,
Which ironically is
Or-
so syllabic.
or more likely, he'll forget the instruction not to blow it and use it when he needs someone's attention who's a long way away.
Below that demon bone.
Crazy. Has anyone else got a strange walking speed that is not their normal walking speed? On
No, I'm on 25.
Weirdly, mine says 20 for some reason, and I
So
turned
it's
up.
not because you're not proficient with your armor, is it?
That's the only thing I can think of. Are you
Yeah, take off your armor.
So just had
take off
that-
your armor and see what happens?
Yeah, I've just had that thought.
No, because I used to. Oh, wait. Is it because they've changed proficiency?
They might have
Is
fiddled with it.
chainmail now heavy armor when it used to be medium?
Chainmail was always heavy.
Yeah,
Chain's
chain's
also
always
heavy.
been heavy.
Well, I've never had. Isn't it always been 30 before? So
Just
Even-
override it and pop
Wait.
it back to 30.
I've got to check. Wait.
Because that has literally just come
The only
to
other thing I can
the-
think of is, are you encumbered?
I
No.
turned that off. I made. Well.
Because that can affect it as well.
Yeah. I don't think we've got to the point where Dramos was 3 strength for a whole fight, half speed around the Ankelos fight.
What's that?
Dramos, when he got drained with all that strength,
Oh,
he was massively encumbered.
yeah, we need a whole new team if we're playing incumbent
Oh god. We need personal servants.
and real rationing
Hardcore D&D.
and
Just,
yeah.
just take you.
We kind of do that a little bit on the
Here and there,
every
yeah.
now and again, don't we?
Because we
We'll track
found that
rations,
room
at
with
least.
all that food,
Like
and we
food
were all
supplies,
like,
because we're on a caravan, aren't we?
"Oh yes!" It was like better than finding a magical item.
There is a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
spreadsheet.
that's right. Yeah.
There's a spreadsheet.
There is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
spreadsheet.
That's cool.
Yeah, it got really harsh after we did the Hadrian's Wall work. Dad was like, now you will do horrible things.
I'm going to take prestidigitation and start cleaning some people's clothes. Because the one they wear, well, like sweat and grease and shit like that in the survival situation's pretty bad after a while. If you don't wash your clothes and shit,
Can you clean my mouth
I can clean one.
and groinal area?
I will prestige
Or
everywhere.
life domain, aren't you?
Are we caught up in time versus the murder squad?
No, everything's going to be slightly out of kilter with the
Yeah,
murder
that's-
squad for now.
Yeah, the murder squad have done some weird time jumps.
Well, the thing is, they've
So
put the thing
clerics
back
can
together
use
and
light, medium, and
catching
shields.
cantrips.
Yeah,
We just had a
so
week.
I used to have a breastplate, and I'm
You
like,
definitely
Dude.
did.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's it. And
Before
then we
jumping into
teleported,
the-
didn't we? So
Yeah, where were we? We're still a few days after this in army.
oh,
Yeah,
there's hope there. Maybe I don't know what I've done.
I don't think it's anything that you've done.
Timelines. Everyone's on different timelines.
I might just change it back to a
Your
breastplate.
table is way off
Yeah.
this timeline.
I am correcting that on the next one. I'm doing some Fable shit and they're being
Ooh.
forced into it.
You're like, fuck them.
No, I told them it's like you've got 3 sessions to sort your shit out, and I'm advancing the timeline, whatever happens. So they know it's coming. Because it's like it's taking the piss now.
They
so-
will not go back. Yeah, that looks better. So let's remove that.
What was the answer?
I was wearing armor that I was not proficient in.
Ooh, dear.
But I always used to wear a breastplate, and then the chainmail option was ticked. And then I don't know really how that happened. Oh, thank you, sorry.
I think it makes sense that Father Hal would wear a breastplate.
Yeah, I've got like underneath.
No, it's it's one of the old
Yeah.
girdle ones. No, because you got the ones where it's like that and it goes up into a spike, and then they actually have a male top. you know.
I'm just saying.
Spike?
There's more storage.
Yeah,
on.
no, it goes up into
Slightly-
it's a
I know the
15th
ones.
century ones.
Yeah,
yeah.
you have the chain shoulders, but it's just a belly
Yeah.
plate.
It's quite
effectively.
it's to keep your guts in because that's where
Is
they
it a
aim. You spill your
Cherbourg?
guts, you're not holding your weapon,
Cherbourg's
you're
what
holding your
Finn's
guts in.
got. I don't
Just
know
to
what
stop the
that's
quick
called.
slash.
All right.
Gotta have these free snacks.
I go for some stanky space racers.
Stanky space.
Stank.
It's not as bad as stank mead.
Not as bad as stank mead.
Yeah.
I didn't mind stank mead. Stank mead was alright.
It was not alright. It
Stank is only used in the context of stank dick.
which Charlotte would not stop saying. You
Right.
might want.
Stank dick, yes. Okay, full rest. Morning comes.
Morning is here.
Morning's here. Morning's here.
I'm going to start forming an orderly queue to prestigitate the crew, to clean them and their clothes. They're filthy fucking sailors. Those who want to be cleaned, but not making them do it, obviously.
Me first, me first.
You're pristine as it is, but I mean, sure.
How thorough is it?
Well,
Oh.
keep them clean, keep the disease off them.
Yeah.
That's the intention. Survival. So.
Alright. Leading the effort, Susan working hard, lifting and pushing.
I'll help with the guidance again. Like any difficult jobs, I'll
Okay.
make sure Imogen's light is there to help.
It's both a push and a pull day today.
Checking the crew for any medical problems as well at the same time.
You find a couple of minor things, nothing you can't deal with. And in the whole now, you could spend this entire day working on getting the mast in place. It's not a small job by any stretch of the imagination. And the crew have to really pull their weight. Split itself into shifts to get it in place. Not only wedge it there, but hoisting ropes on it to lift it into position. It is a monumental task for very few people.
But if I know anything, it's about erecting. So
You do.
We do have Susan. She can do it by herself.
Yeah. In an ideal world, I would like a dry dock and a crane, but we'll make do with the sweat off their brow.
Duiesha Kodiat.
And by time sundown comes again, Arden in particular looks appreciatingly at the mast, erect, in the centre of the ship.
Brace Imogen.
Which one are we still missing, rear or front?
It's going to be rear.
Okay.
We can still move at one mast, can't we?
Well, we have two now, so it's not too bad, but I would like a third. But we'll make do with what we can get.
I'm going to take stock of how much food, how much water we've got. Make sure no one's taking too much or stealing. I'll also, once I've checked everyone, I'm going to be doing inventory.
I'll tell you how much we left port with. I can't remember how long ago that was.
Alters a stock.
We have 3 erroneous kegs of beer that I can't remember where they came from.
3 beer, that'll be gone. I'll swing out of that.
I'm pretty sure we've already cracked one open pretty much directly on landfall here because we were like, that was fucking shit. Have a beer, guys.
Yeah. Get dehydrated.
And we had 30 days of general provisions when we left port.
Okay, so we had 30 days of provisions. We've been here 3.
2, 4, I think maybe 8 or 9 days have elapsed potentially since we left. I could nerd it out if I went back through my notes, but that might take a while.
No, so we're going to
But
say roughly
between 8 and 10.
Yeah, 8 and 10. Looking at the rations,
Oh, whatever.
You've not been hit too badly on that front. You've been keeping the consumption in check. Certainly Gleason's not giving it out. So you haven't lost a huge amount. Whether there's enough for a long voyage remains to be seen. We'll need to restock at some point.
Yeah, that's cannibalism. Is an option. So what does that an option?
Someone be approaching, Captain.
What see you, Gleason?
See a group of lads approaching from the western side there, just breaking the forest edge coming down the sand.
How many be it? About 10?
Let me look with me good eye.
Why wasn't he looking with his
You're
good
all
eye
for it.
before?
I'll walk up to the rail next to him and have a look over. I'm hoping it's Macretia back from.
There looks like about a dozen people coming.
5 dozen people.
Alright.
What was he looking with?
Looking for this bad eye.
Don't want to wear the good one out. So use the bad one for day to day, but the good one for when it really matters.
I wish there wasn't logic to that.
I can commiserate with a man who has a good eye and a bad eye, because I do.
Yeah, but you don't choose to use your bad eye, do you?
No, I use my good eye more than I should.
I do lie there at night with my book, and I find myself closing one eye to read it with my left eye for some reason.
I know exactly how that feels, because my left eye, the field of vision is from there to there. My right eye, my field of vision is from there to there. It feels... I know logically it's the same, but it feels a lot smaller.
I reckon the logic here is when you're in bed, you're reading your book, Sam, you're closing the eye that's got Harriet in the field of view. You'd be blocking that out. Right. Yes.
Pseudo monster.
Group approach.
Super.
There are at least 3 of them are very large individual, larger than the average man.
Lucretia? Do I recognise him and any of his party amongst them?
Oh, the ship there. It is indeed Macretia.
Macretia, I see you've returned. How fare thee?
Well, we've had some incidents in our time. But don't you worry.
Okay.
Lost but one man, but gained others in appreciation.
Similar circumstances for us too. Lost one man, but gained a mast, as you can see.
That's good work. I managed to acquire an entire ship. The Guppy, it's called. Not a big thing, not as grand as the craft here. But it'll float.
A ship's a ship, after all. I'm a man of my word, I did say. Should you find your own means off, you're more than welcome to take it to any of your crew as they'll still wish to follow you, so... If now be the time, then so be it, but should you wish to come along with us as we leave, and strengthen numbers as it were, you'd be welcome at our side.
We'll at least take another day to consider our position. You've been, shall we say, most gracious thus far. Least we can do is see you get one full mast in place.
Very well then, you'll have your day to consider your options, and we'll await your final decision in a day then.
These larger lads we've got with us, Firetide, Stone Fury and Blood Moon, they were... I know we've discussed on this line before. Employed without pay.
Am I on the ship at this point? Am I? Or I suppose are we together, sort of thing?
I've just got over to the rail with Gleason, like we're not hiding anything. Probably showered a bit as he's coming over, so...
Their employers met with an unfortunate ending and found his ship up for taking. These lads were glad to assist in the liberation of the Guppy.
Well, each their own. You've acquired a ship as was your intent, so... And if these are now more gainfully employed, then all the better.
Employment is a strong word. Need income for that.
True. But now you have the guppy, surely that would be shortly coming in hand.
Indeed. We've also scavenged some other supplies, and we'd be happy to break bread with you for this evening and camp here. Not too comfortable about travelling back over that hill at night.
Have you seen what's in the mountains at all?
I'm more concerned about the things coming out of the water.
We've seen a few of them. It ain't savoury. It ain't natural, one might say.
A few of the folks that I've spoken to so far have said the things that come out of the water. Dead, demon eyes. Something's washed up on this foul tide.
We encountered some of them while retrieving the mast. I've seen some of their like before, but others may be new to me. It ain't right, that's for sure. Not on Eli's blue tides.
I'd say what's been on this tide is certainly outside of whatever the gods intend. I ain't comfortable with that.
No, certainly stay, break bread with us for the evening. Strength in numbers and all that. So I'm getting
So
to my
weak.
coffee. I dump statted strength.
You need me to loosen that for you, Captain?
Yes, please, Susan. No, certainly best you stay with us overnight. We'll break bread together and in better light, perhaps. Then you can head back over. My plan, once we're floating, is to sail around to the bay. So if you be in the bay, perhaps we can even give you a lift round.
You want to watch it? I think there's a few of the lads over there that'll be just as keen to take the raft off you.
Oh, I don't doubt that. It'd be every man for himself in a situation like this. And I respect that, but I intend to hold on to what's mine.
I takes no pleasure in seeing a able-bodied man losing his command, lest he earned it.
Inside check.
The three
You know it's
slaves-
bad when Harriet does an insight check.
21.
You know, fret when you hear one.
It'd be regrettable what happened between us, but as we explained at the time, we'd be searching for those Helvetians on that trireme, and it was a shame that it should have came to blows between us.
It was
but,
an honest salvage. He set fire to me boat.
well,
Took me boat.
you both were intact now. If it weren't for that rogue wave, perhaps we could have parted amicably further down the line, but, well, we are where we are now, and all I can say is you seem a decent type. Perhaps should I have known that beforehand, things might have passed differently between us, but we only know what we know in the moment and make decisions with the information that we have at hand.
Our issues have been washed out with the tide, Captain Krauses. Let's see what tomorrow's waves bring.
Aye. As they say, sardonyx giveth and taketh away.
They do say that, don't they? Though I find the gods, they want us to make our own choices, take our own destinies in hand.
Is after all what we make of it, aye.
Well, we have food anyway, although these large lads, I'm pretty sure, are going to eat more than their fair share. No
What race
intention
are
to.
they?
Goliaths.
How are the Goliaths?
Yeah.
They got collars around it now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Which, any time someone could accidentally blow up. Just press a button.
Are they malnourished?
No. They look fit.
And they also
Large.
got wrestler names, I
Yes.
noticed.
I was
yeah.
going to say.
Gladiator.
Tropic.
Yeah, sorry, that's it, yeah.
Alright, I'm not going to pry. Not going to push.
Yeah.
My slavery twitch is fucking slaves.
Yeah, they're gladiator is about destroyer, flex, and the prolapser.
1v1 versus Susan.
Captain?
Susan, I choose you.
Aye,
Why,
Oh,
see, I'm
right.
not so much for the fighting, I'm more for lifting things up and putting them back down.
Yeah, but you lift them up in the air and then you throw them on the floor.
No, you never put your weights down like that. You've got to do it. No one gets the full benefit unless you slowly drop them down again.
I'm a little bit,
Rack them up, put them back where you found them.
I'm a bit concerned.
He dead meat back
He
in
wants
your
to
mouth.
make his decision tomorrow, but he's come here to eat with us tonight, and he's got a fully functioning ship, and he's brought a bunch of bodyguards with him. Do you think he's trying to keep us here?
It'd be only natural that he return here. After all, some of his crew still be here, and should I have been in his same position, I'd have wanted to give all of me men a chance to leave with me on my new command. I recognised the threat in his voice. After all, I took what was his, and he'd not be so keen on that idea. But I'm hoping that he'd be willing to abide by his words, as am I. After all, reputation goes a long way amongst captains, and no one wants a stinker following him behind.
I'm just thinking that it seems a little bit odd. That maybe he... I don't know.
We'll keep a wary eye out upon them, but
I think we should
you'll
keep
receive a fair chance.
I think we should keep an eye out to see as well. A good eye. Both my eyes are good.
I don't be the best at watching amongst us. I'll ask him to keep an eye out throughout the night, and he can take his rest during the day as we sail around the bay. Well, should the whole be in a state to sail around the bay, but we'll ask Arden to stay out of night, and I'll keep an eye on Macretia and his lads myself.
Right. Okay. Just... Sounds like you have it all in hand.
Well, I appreciate you raising your concerns for, well, there was threat in his voice, so I might not have thought so much of it had you not brought it directly to my attention. I like to trust others where possible. You know how it is. How can I expect anyone to trust me if I don't put a little trust in them first? But no, I appreciate the warning.
Alright, Captain. I'm going to go and find, what's his name? What's the name of our cook?
Gassan.
Gassan.
That's it, yes. I'm going to go and see if I can cook up some treats.
Well, as you find Gassan, I'll look for Arden. I'll see you later, Father.
And down to the girl galley. Is that where they cook?
Yep.
I don't know.
In the
anything
galley.
about
There
boats.
you go.
Yeah. All my boat knowledge is based on Treasure Planet, not Treasure Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all of the work surfaces in the galley are currently sloped about 30 degrees. 'Cause
How are you getting on?
I like to keep it simple, as you know.
Do you want me to help with
Nope,
it?
that's fine. Got it all in hand.
Does it look like it needs any help?
Ah, I mean, it's not as easy as it would be prepping everything at this incline.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's coping. Everything keeps sliding down to one end of...
You don't need me to, like, I don't know.
I don't like to overcomplicate things.
I could peel potatoes.
Well,
What are we having for dinner?
we're having the carrot surprise.
What's in that?
Surprise is carrot.
Do you need me to chop any carrots?
Oh no, carrot comes whole.
What's it hidden in?
Thick gravy.
Can I help with that?
I mean, I don't want to overcomplicate it. I don't want you adding anything magical to it, or putting any sort of just good, simple food.
I could do good, simple food.
No praying.
I won't pray out loud.
No, I've got the gravy all in hand.
Oh no, let me help.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Carrots in a thick gravy. What more could they want?
Let me look.
No. Oh. He puts his hand on top of the
You'll
big
burn
pan.
yourself.
It's fine.
Do you need me?
Death saves.
Oh. What's in?
He's a masochist.
Does it smell okay? Does it smell good?
Perception check.
Oh. 10.
It does smell okay.
I can stir if you want. Oh, I'm not like that. Oh, why the dice like this today? 6.
When you know it's all done now, there's nothing to actually stir.
Okay, alright then. I'll see you later.
All right. But I just don't think... Three
It's
simple
fine, it's
ingredients.
fine. I can tell you don't want me here.
Oh.
I'll leave.
Okay. Everybody stewed up, dealt a fine carrot stew for this evening, with a minimum of 3 large carrots floating in quite a thin sauce.
I'll take hot food.
Minimum of 3. What's the maximum? Who gets the most carrots? Is it the captain?
It's not enough protein for Susan, that's for fucking sure.
Yeah.
This will go straight through her.
There's lean carbohydrates.
This is bullshit.
Not hitting the macros.
Spend all day trying to lift a mast. Not even approaching my required intake for the day, let alone protein.
You'd be lucky to hit 300 calories.
I'm, at the moment, I'll be lucky to hit saturated fats.
What we need is a good cow.
I don't care if it's a bad cow.
Not for eating, I mean for cheese and milk.
Have we got any fishing gear? Like
Yeah.
nets and stuff?
Yeah.
We've probably got loads of meat as well.
I'm just like that. I'm talking just like hobbyist fishing gear.
No, we've got the real deal. We've got some serious. We're packing, Dan. We're packing.
Oh,
Ships
no.
are good, yeah.
One of
Go
the
fishing?
one of the ship's actions is
I would
foraging.
actually go fishing. I would take a bit of my the jerkied meat.
Do you know what? I think after quite a few of the lads had a bit of the carrot stew,
I just started
like
fishing.
everybody's going fishing tonight.
Yeah, I see. We gotta salt this as well. We gotta catch one, eat one. Do you understand, lads? Catch one, eat one. Yeah.
I don't see how you could catch one and eat 2.
You catch 2.
If I catch one, I'm eating it.
Make sure you cook it first. But if you gotta think about the journey home.
I've heard that overcooking can remove some of the good nutrients from it.
Well, there's some places that eat it raw, but they don't survive over 30 years old because they get full of worms.
No,
Don't eat it fucking raw.
I'm
Cook
seriously concerned about decay after the age of 30. Muscle atrophy is a real thing, you know.
it. Don't eat it raw. You'll eat your mackerel, but it'll be full of worms, and then you'll be talking to me, and I'll be balking you.
Fine.
Don't get your gains if you shit them all out.
Exactly what the captain said from afar. Don't.
Fine, let's see what we can get.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fishing.
Go fish.
Weird shit from being a sailor. Probably do.
Okay, here we go.
So, give fishing a go as well.
Excellent.
Sounds like a good community activity.
So you raid the raft for fishing gear, and it's a combination of people perched on the back of it or up on the shoreline. Anyone who's going to have a go at it, I'm going to take a survival check from.
Definitely go try and get some food.
I'd like to finish off any abandoned bowls of
17.
stew.
You just polish it up.
17.
17. You got it. You. You have to wait for a little bit, but yeah, you pull in some fish. All right, Bolt managed to catch 4 fish.
Ooh, big ones, little ones.
Reasonable size, yeah.
I'll be chucking them in the. I'll be putting them all in the larder, get them salted.
Susan pulls in a single fish, as does Pellis. Gleason, I'm too important for this nonsense. I don't fish unless it's a net.
So try again tomorrow.
No, the captain's got me doing all kinds of things. Far too involved for it. Besides, it's not a dangerous sport, is it? Never been ashore and seen a fish come out and take an arm off, have you?
If you go a little bit further up, do some spear fishing.
No, I've got duties to be performed for the captain. I need to give him a report first thing in the AM to make sure everything is, well, shaped like a you-know-what.
Next time you throw your line out, just put some bait on the end. A raw hook don't do shit, remember?
I can't do it anymore. Not after me promotion. No fishing for Gleason. Although that Pellis, if you could went, oh, God, hooked myself.
Drop him on the belt.
Let's hope it's the belt and nothing else.
Oh God.
Fucking hell.
Well, so it's when you get your mate in the cheek, and it's like, oh.
And Mutina has managed to, true to name, catch herself 10 fish.
Sardonyx
Fuck
giveth
yeah.
and taketh away.
Only giveth in Mutainers.
Yeah,
case.
so it'll be down to the cook. Whatever the most sensible thing is, we want to store some and then keep some fresh to eat.
He's got persuaded to
Salt.
fucking use it though. That's the
Well,
problem.
it's one ingredient. Fish. Yeah, I'll gut them, get rid of the shit, and then salt some, keep some fresh.
Okay. So through the nighttime activity, you managed to get the crew an extra 2 days worth of rations of fish.
2 days of rations.
I will seek out Ardan and ask him specifically tonight to keep an eye out to sea.
Ardan, could you keep an eye out to sea this evening? I have reason to suspect we might be expecting some company of an aquatic nature this evening.
Arden looks up. He's quite a short fellow, dark skin. And looks up at you though. Yes, Captain. I'll keep a firm eye on it.
All night, mate. No napping. You can take your sleep during the day, but I need 2 good eyes out all evening. If you need someone to help you, grab a member of the crew to come and assist.
Wouldn't be my first all-nighter, Captain.
Very good, Ardan. If you see anything, let us know.
Both of them will be peeled.
Very good. Carry on.
I will then go and find Gleason.
Be down there with the fishing folk, Gleason.
No, Captain. I was busy doing inventory, making sure that they don't think they're ever going to return all of those rods and nets.
Very good. I have a task that requires your expert, your very nature belies you for this task.
Very good, Captain. As you know, for a man such as yourself, nothing is too much effort. Lay it on me.
So, I'm a trusting man, as you know, Gleason. Follow me into my cabin. We'll go in. I'm a trusting man, and I like to think the best of most people and give everyone a fair chance. But they only get the one chance.
Honestly, Captain, whatever that Pellis be telling you, it's not true.
Well,
I've been nothing but loyal.
I have no concerns about your loyalty, Gleason. Elsewhere lies the issue here. I'd like to be able to trust Macretia. OP is, like I, a man of me word, but given that we took away his vessel and, well, it's now at the bottom of the ocean, I can only imagine there'll be some resentment there. While he says he does have his own vessel now, the Guppy, I'd like to believe that he does intend to stay the night and then be on his way with the remainder of his crew and potentially go their separate ways, or join us as the case may be. But, well, suspicion has been raised to me from others present that with those big 3 Goliaths, perhaps he might be intending more of a hostile takeover, perhaps during the night.
I've read between the lines already, Captain. You're looking for me and a few of the lads, perhaps a couple of those powerful friends that you've been bringing on board, to set Macretia adrift on a moonlit water.
No.
Then them crew members of his would have no choice but to join us.
No setting no one adrift, Gleason. I do be a man of my word after all, and I promised them a fair chance.
Aye, but I made no such promise, Captain.
I know you didn't, but I intend to keep my promise.
I
And I'd
understand,
expect
Captain.
every man jack of you of my crew to stand by my word.
Say no more, Captain. You didn't hear anything about it.
What I want from you, Gleason, is if you have to stay up the whole night, I want several sets of eyes, just to ensure I knows what's going on before it has a chance to happen, should you get in the drift.
The drift, Captain.
No drifting anyone away, Gleason. What I want from you is yourself and a couple of the lads and lasses stay up all night and just keep an eye on Macretia and his lads. I'll be doing the same, but I need more than just one set of eyes that I have myself to watch the entire ship all night. Those who stay up all night can have a rest during the day, but it'd be imperative that we have people watching just in case something were to happen. We don't want to be caught unawares.
I find your crystal to be completely clear, Captain.
Very good, Gleason. I'll allow you to be on your way and make preparations.
I shall attend to it immediately, Captain.
7 new graves in the morning.
I'm hoping not.
3 of them very large.
Yeah, having given those orders, I'll effectively prepare myself to stay up all night and keep an eye on. I will join the lads and lasses that I've told to stay up all night to keep an eye on things.
Mr. Sow, I have a special mission that might need skills that a fellow like you possesses.
Good, because I'm fucking shocking at fishing.
Beneath men like us. I'm looking for you and perhaps get that Nazak fella on board, but I'm not quite sure how to speak to him.
Slowly.
Would it be? And these aren't orders as such, but I believe that McCree should be up to no good.
I hear you.
No, the captain doesn't want to have his good name ruined in any entanglements.
Fuck's sake.
What do you think? If we get you, a skillful man.
And second captain.
I hear that Macretia has a ship that might become available.
Once again,
He's
in
good at
need
fishing.
of a better captain.
Come on,
I'll
mate.
talk to him.
Just, if he were removed, it might restock our crew levels.
When are we making that move?
It's all quiet tonight. Wait till the maximum and get asleep. Captain seems to trust you and that Nazak fella. You talk to him and just take this problem out of the captain's way.
If we wait till everyone's asleep, there won't be many of them to watch us do it.
Yes, that's right.
Do it.
The one thing here is Captain Crassus comes out of this squeaky clean. It's not the first time I've removed an obstacle to save him from embarrassment.
Oh, I hope it was the fucking doctor. I hope it was the
I
doctor.
think it was the doctor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hating that doctor.
We've kind of taken the doctor's place, though, haven't we?
Yeah.
Because he
Doctor
died
hated
of
us.
natural causes.
If you think it's going to be too much, when we have a chat with that dark lad, Silith there, maybe he's got some magics that could remove his soul or something. I don't know.
Suck him in the jar.
I think you'd be interested.
That edgy fucker in the corner. You go and grease the sails. I'm not sure that's the right metaphor.
Speaking of grease, just in case we need a bit of healing, in case it all goes a bit surprising, maybe we should wake up our priest as well.
I think Mutina might be the one. That Howl's a bit of a goody two-shoes, if you know what I'm saying. Not sure Howl knows how to tell a lie, even though it is for the captain's benefit. You're a smart man, so you go do some talking and let me know. We'll move when moon's high.
I'll make sure this mission is performed to its full communiest.
Yes. If the captain knew that you was doing this, his gratitude would be endless, but it's best if he doesn't.
There's one more problem. I can't do a dress like this.
You are a bit dandyish.
What are you?
I've got a fine coat, but it only has one sleeve.
Then take the other sleeve off. I can show off the guns.
It was not so much a problem when I had the coat. But I will fetch it for you. Get you a better shirt. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Pellis is the man to talk to if you're looking for new attire.
We have queer eye for the straight guy.
He's got several chests down below.
Understood. I'll visit Nazak first.
Very good. I've got to put both my eyes on this Macretia. Make sure he's up to no good. Before
Make sure he's up to no good.
before we eliminate the problem. You're a good man, Sal.
You should, say, aye, aye, Captain, or something. Leave.
Aye.
Aye.
One leg at a time. That's how we normally operate.
Made it work bringing this to me. Well done.
I need a wee, but I don't want to miss anything.
I fucking
Sleuthing.
love them and hate them
sleuthing.
so much.
Head off to find Nazak then, I guess.
Just talk about starting a fight.
I'm just desperate for Gleeson to do something like this and me actually find out so I could do something about it. But he's so good at covering his tracks. The whole lot of them. So with Pellis, he's so incompetent. Fuck me, he never does anything where you can see him do it wrong and no one's ratted him out yet. Apart from Gleeson, and it just sounds like Gleeson's trying to send him
Jealous.
down the river. Yeah, it's so bad.
The problem you do have is both the clerics and goody two shoes.
Me too.
Oh, which is not a goody two shoes at all.
Nazak.
Hello. He'll be sat on the beach next to
He's
a
going to
fire.
have a good rebellion against the
I
Lord
think
Giver.
I'll knock him
Good piece of driftwood.
in. Good news.
We're going to go look at that place in the mountains.
Maybe, but not right now.
Okay.
We've organised a fight.
Okay.
Escalate quickly.
Just like on the arena sands, Only this will be on the desert, the sea sands.
On the beach, you mean?
That's what you call it, yeah, beach. Well done.
Okay.
It's going to be a tough fight. It's our ship versus their ship.
But whose ship?
Our ship.
Against whose?
That of a captain guy.
He hasn't got a ship.
I heard he got a ship. Anyway, what matters is we've got 3 captains and 2 ships, and those are not good ship maths. So we're fighting.
Who's the other cap?
It's like a maths quiz. You're stranded on an island with 3 captains and 2 ships. Who's dying?
Lucretia, I think his name is.
I know him. The
And then
third
myself, the captain of our dearly departed Fresh Apple,
okay.
and Crassus, of course. Speaking of which, he's not involved. And he doesn't want to know about it. And we shouldn't mention it to him. And if he does find out,
Like I shouldn't blow the
we
whistle.
shouldn't say anything. Well, don't blow it yet.
Okay.
Anyway, you should go tell Sylith the good news.
That Silif's not a fighter.
No, he's good in a fight.
So it's not like the arena where you're up close and fighting with swords and things.
We will be.
But will there be a crowd watching?
Gleason didn't seem to think there would be. He wants to wait until everyone's gone to sleep.
So it's more like a practice fight.
I suppose it is really. Only we're going to win.
You don't go into a fight thinking you're going to lose.
No. But yeah, that's a good point. But it ain't a practice. So don't go easy on them.
So a bit like a spar then. Not 90% lows.
Let's say 99.
Why would you go less?
Don't know.
Okay. But if it's a organised fight, then okay.
We'll wait for them to make the first move. I don't know where it'll be yet.
But on the beach. Okay.
Be ready.
Okay.
Let's go find Sylith.
Okay. Get up and follow Sal.
I guess I'm somewhere quiet-ish on the boat, out the way, where I can find someone.
Sylith.
Yes, Sam?
Have you spoken to Gleason?
No, why would I?
He suspects Lucretia will make a move tonight.
Plausible.
we're going to be ready for it.
So you should be.
I'm just letting you know that it may happen.
Oh, you want my involvement?
Are you suggesting you don't want to be involved?
What are you suggesting? Speak plainly, I have many things to attend to.
Understood. Just that it could be an interesting fight, and we may need your support.
Surely you should be speaking to Nazak if you're looking to fight.
No.
Oh.
He's on board.
Okay.
I would feel more comfortable if I knew you were aware of what was going on, just in case things went a little maroony.
Why are we not gathering everyone, having a group discussion about this? Surely the captain is aware of this, right?
The captain has made a promise and cannot be involved.
Okay. But if you're fighting, then perhaps, at the very least, Father Hal should be there for any injuries you may sustain.
I thought that would be wise. But we're choosing to ask a different cleric.
Bolt.
It's possible. But he seemed very interested in those fish he caught earlier.
You did do rather well.
No, Nucina is the cleric, what we call him.
The Sardonyx worshipper.
A god is as good as another?
I have very interesting feelings, but why not? So you intend to fight Mutina and his retinue of crew, including his new, very large. Not Mutina.
Is the cleric.
Yes.
Lots of nut sounds, I know.
Yes.
According to Gleason, he is going to be the one fighting us. We are merely standing up as the challengers against him.
Right. And you want me to be ready, but not fighting? So you want? Are you insinuating that I basically use the abilities I have to eliminate them if something happens? Because they were most likely dead. You are aware of this, right?
If their intent is to murder us in our sleep, I would say it was a fair trade.
Very well, but you really should tell the captain. This is his ship after all.
Tell the captain if you wish. He'll be breaking his vow.
It's far too political for me. Very well, when is this to happen?
I guess we're waiting on them to make the first move.
Very well.
Do you know anything about those 3 giants he brought with him? Weaknesses, that sort of thing.
Forgive me, but they're probably much like Nazak. They're probably very strong, but not too smart. So they probably take a lot of. They're probably quite resilient. They take a lot to go down. They probably hurt a lot when they hit you. But they may be more susceptible to my kind of abilities.
Excellent.
I would not want to go toe to toe with one. Just put it that way. You may fare better.
I'll try and move my toes faster than they will.
Indeed. Now, if you excuse me, I want to go and find Father Hal. Not about this, but something unrelated.
I swear.
I want to go to talk to the police. For no reason.
For no apparent reason
Not
whatsoever.
related to
You see, I lost my wallet earlier today.
Are you wearing a sending stone?
If you're a cop, you have to tell me, right?
But yes, I will politely make my exit. Very bewildered.
We'll go search for Mutina.
So how? You'll never guess what Sam
Yeah,
told me.
I'll find Father Howell.
Okay.
Where we happen to be.
We've got to fight. Get up.
Well, what time of night is it already?
It's Father Hal.
Oh, is it not? It's early evening.
Siesta.
It's dark.
Okay. Honestly.
Swinging in a hammock.
I will attempt to gently wake poor Father Howell. Risk a finger or two.
Father Howell's head just... the hammock is pretty much engulfed Howell in entirety. Looking for all intents and purposes like a moth erupting from a chrysalis.
Beautiful. I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Crimson haloed bald head pops.
Taking an early rest, Father?
I was very tired after my day. I ate quite a lot of stew.
So that's what that was. That was stew.
The
Okay.
fabric of the hammock appears wet.
Slight shuffle backwards.
So grease.
I was wondering if I could trouble you for a moment to your thoughts on something.
Of course. I will
Make a dex check.
try to exit the hammock after
See how this
falling
goes in
over
real life.
3 times the
Hammocks
other
are rough,
day.
man.
60,
Like, they are
pretty good.
unforgiving.
Father Hal swings all of his weight off to the one side and then gracefully rolls out of the hammock.
Oh, that's the only time that's ever happened. Normally I go out head first.
The events of the last few days, the calamity of the wave and the crew members dying, has given me some perspective. Where were you on how we intend to bring Kira back?
Hold on.
I've been having some thoughts and I've gathered a few items that may help. And I feel I may be ready.
I'm gonna get my journal and just check what my updates are. What level do you get True Resurrection? It's like mega high, isn't it?
Mega
You
high.
get
Yeah.
What level
resurrection,
spell is it?
like,
Is it a level
14,
9?
15.
True Resurrection's a level 9
No,
spell.
I mean like
8 or 9.
And then,
Resurrection.
So that'd be level 17 then.
so when do you get
Resurrection.
Resurrection?
Yeah, you get resurrection.
What level's actual resurrection spell?
What level?
Right, I've got
Is
it.
it the
Is it a fifth
same?
or-
Mamia's resurrecting all the time.
Isn't it the same as reincarnation?
No, I've got
day.
Raised Dead
Resurrection
now,
is a
but
Raised
that's
Dead.
different.
Oh, resurrection.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that'd be around 14, I want to say, off the top of my head.
It's 14, 15.
Within my own skill set, I've been doing a lot of research, and I know that it is in reach, but for me, honestly, it still wouldn't be for another couple of years, I don't think.
I knew it wouldn't be a traditional. I guess you're talking more around resurrections and the like, and I've heard tales of such with your clerical kind, but this is more a blending of our two schools, if you will. You're aware that I can raise a corpse into a willing vessel.
Mm-hmm.
I can. Well, I rescued my own, so I can do the same again. I can pluck a soul from the other side. I've been gathering some items. I have a potion that will hopefully cure any known disease. And if the soul gets away from us, I can bring it back. Contain it for some time. I'm just wondering when we should try this. After what happened, I don't believe the safety of Miss Hass will be there.
That is a
I'm just wondering
valid
if you could.
point.
This won't be traditionally in the normal sense, I'm aware of that, but facing a world-altering event like that wave has wanted me to accelerate things sooner rather than later. So I don't know what alternative or...
If you have all the components that you need, then we could do it as soon as we could do it once we set sail.
I think doing it at sea is best.
Or we could do it now, but I suppose there isn't that much difference. I only care for Kira's well-being on her return. It would be unfortunate indeed for her to return to her body after so much time and then before some minor ailment, like consumed by a big cat or something like that.
A minor ailment.
This is why I need your assistance. I believe I can control the forces that animate creatures. But actual life itself is more your domain.
To bring the body back to life, you mean?
Yes.
I can do that in a limited capacity now.
Perhaps we can conceive some form of ritual and elements of both of our abilities can be used. That's how I foresee it going, but
I am willing to try. It will use my... Wait, actually, do I have the components for that as well?
I put them in the stew.
I forgot that it's me, you know, and we don't just have like, oh my goodness, I got 30,000 diamonds in my bag. It's like the other day. I don't have the diamond I would need to perform the ritual. I need a 500 gold piece, well, worth diamond.
yes, I know there are a few between us, but they're all of a lesser value, I believe.
Yes.
Fewer.
If we can get one of those, then I'd be willing to attempt to assist in the ritual.
Very well. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I'm not in much use to repairing the ship, and I've had time to think, and I wanted to gather your thoughts as well.
No, I understand. I very much look forward to reuniting the two of you.
As do I. As you were, again, apologies. And if you happen to bump into Nazak and Sal, they're being very strange. I have no idea why.
I find sound to be quite strange all the time, actually.
Yes, indeed. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Alright. And I will attempt to get back into my hammock.
Didn't dump you in.
I'm gonna try and get back in my hammock. 6.
Do I hear a thud as I walk away?
You put one foot in there, the whole thing spins.
You find yourself on the ground with one leg wrapped up in the fabric.
I'll keep going until I get it.
Right. Okay, so
We're trying to find the team.
you find her on board the ship. There, she's by a barrel, flat top, and she's got a couple of dice. She's rolling them. Doesn't notice the pair of you enter the chamber that she's in. It's the candle illuminating it.
Good evening.
Yeah. Can I help you? Do you need healing or prayer in some fashion?
Yes.
What's the nature of your injury?
Probably sword wounds, blunt force trauma.
Crushed pelvis.
Probably.
Well, we haven't sustained them yet.
Let's see. She picks up a dice and throws them. Double 6.
But the interesting part is, somebody's bet 10 gold pieces that beat Nazak in an unfair fight.
10 gold pieces. Why is the fight unfair?
Makes it more interesting.
Unfair in his favour or his opponent's?
Both.
Just unfair in general.
Yeah.
I see.
Are you in? Always 10 gold pieces a little too high for your blood.
I had the great fortune to witness Nazak fighting yourself. Nazak's going to be the odds against him? I wouldn't have thought so.
You haven't seen the other guys yet. Bigger, stronger, greener.
Greater.
Those 3 new seems like it is stacked against him. Are you holding this bet? Who's holding the bet?
They are. I'll be fighting for a captain's hat.
I see. And you need me standing by to heal you.
Just trying to make it a little more unfair on our side.
You realise the captain's not going to endorse this.
Oh, the captain definitely doesn't want to endorse this. He's told Gleason personally he won't endorse it,
See.
which clearly means it's okay.
I understand.
I don't.
It's very confusing.
It's okay. Love it.
It's tonight.
Do you need me healing or distracting the captain?
The captain will be looking in the other direction, I'm sure.
Of course, he wants this.
There's a very good chance we might need some healing.
Would it be unseemly to place 50 gold on Nazak?
I don't think it would.
When is this going to take place?
Hopefully tonight.
I'm in.
Let us hope we have some of your luck, and I'll pick up the dice and I'll roll.
Ooh.
Roll 2d6.
Risky bisky. Gonna get 2 1s.
A 3 and a 2.
Balance the probability.
What the hell? She rolled 2 6s. Why?
See you later.
I'll go up top, so I'm ready.
I'm going to go very up top.
Okay.
Nazak. I'll be in the crow's nest. You'll know when it happens.
But should I wait on the beach then?
That sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Can we see where Lucretia or any of the...
Lucretia's camped out on the sand,
Okay.
a bit of a distance away from the ship. Look, people in
Intense?
various groups.
Intense?
No, just out in the open.
Okay.
There's a couple of fires, which, as the night go on, start to burn down lower. People settle down, lay out blankets, and settle down.
Alright,
Going to be really having a tough time with the sandflies.
Oh,
I think I would have. The thing is, I'm interested in the slaves. I might have gone over at
That's okay.
some point
Okay.
to have a chat. I don't know if this is going to be the similar sort of time of what's going on with this.
Well, I think
but-
they're waiting till quite late, so you probably would have done it before.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you can go over to them.
Just, if, I'm guessing, are the three big lads near Macretia?
They're sitting a little bit of a distance away, around their own fire.
I'll nod to Macretia. Hey, is it right if I have a chat with your crew, make sure they're alright? I've got water and means of cleaning people, and
They're their own people, they're free to do as they wish.
I mean, yourself, it looks a bit, how can I put it, you know when you get the sweat patches and they go dry and then they irritate, would you like me to help you?
Sorry, this is Macretia.
Yeah.
I
It's a prestidigitation. It's quite a common spell. I can help you stay clean.
He looks confused for a moment, but then lays down the crossbow that he has on the sand. By all means, do what you need to do.
Listen, I ain't clean this dirty now. I'll cast prestidigitation. I'm just buttering up a bit.
Quite the trick you got there.
It
Doesn't make it feel like I work for a living anymore, though.
No, but it stops the lice, and if you're kipping out on the beach, it'll stop other things as well, crawling in.
Sure enough. I express gratitude to you for your efforts, and for the other lads I've seen you going around making an effort with them.
Bring this together.
That we are.
Is it alright if I speak to your new friends as well? I don't mean
As
to
I say,
intrude.
they're their own people. I can't control who you speak to. And they are free now, not beholden to me in any fashion.
Oh, fucking insight check on that. Absolutely. I am. Pretty high. Back at 12.
It's a straight-faced bastard, that Macretia.
Nothing. Thank you. I just thought
You're
I'd.
very welcome, and I hope you have a good night. Picks up his crossbow.
Looking around the men, do they look well? In relative speaking, like,
The larger guy.
just general, including the large guys. Just are they happy? Are they? I'm looking like, are they about to start a fight? Getting ready.
The bulk of them, no. I mean, a lot of these lads are laid down already. One of them singing a song, one of the others going, "Shut the fuck up." The larger guys, the Goliaths, they sit a distance away. You'd say the guys, in fact, they don't look like they've eaten enough. They're quite thin. The larger guys look very well fed. And, they've been taken care of, like prize racehorses.
Good evening. Do you speak common? Are you?
Yeah.
Ah, good. I'm going around making sure everyone's alright. Are you being well looked after by Macretia and?
Yeah.
He's treating you well.
Yeah.
Who was? I see the collars. Were you part of another unit? Were you someone else's henchman, as it were?
Yeah.
The other ship that you were on.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah.
Can you say the name of the ship? Was it
Yeah.
the actual name? What was its name?
Yeah.
Can I look to see if there's a spark behind those eyes?
Well, he seems like.
It's just not very bright.
think they only say the word
Maybe
yeah.
I'm
Understand.
gonna
Yeah.
break part of my fish ration and offer it to him. It's like, could you?
Looks
I'm gonna eat a part of it myself and just go.
large hand comes out, significantly larger, and takes the fish.
If you have any problems,
Yeah.
I'm looking for whip marks or signs of
Yeah.
getting closer. Are they fresh? Within the past day, I'm looking for bruising.
They've been whipped, certainly in the past couple of days, scabbed over on the back.
Or does it have like a little whip sign that says Macretia did this or not Macretia's whip?
You missed the cattle brand on the ash cheek,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, yeah.
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 Right, I will go back to Macretia. I'm having an eye on, probably, he wouldn't be doing the whipping, it'd be his first. I'm looking around, as I'm going around the gear, I'm looking for people with essentially slave taming gear. Have they got a whip on them?
Make a perception check.
That's absolutely balls. Perception, 10.
Not that you can see.
I'll say my goodbyes and start heading to the ship.
Alright. Alright, so night starts to wear on.
I'll just be doing rounds of the ship, round the deck, down the hold, back up around the deck,
Yeah.
just on repeat.
Arden's climbed up onto the new mast, be it at a slight angle with how beached the ship is, keeping an eye out. Gleason's up on deck, leaning on it, doing a very casual.
Casual lead
Yeah.
from Gleason.
The casual, I'm definitely not waiting for somebody to murder Macretia in his sleep, but
Has he not got a newspaper with a hole in the middle? It's fucking scary.
So you do the rounds. Everything appears to be, as they say, Karuni.
Captain, we set up watches tonight, so.
Aye, the lads know their duty roster. They'll trade in and out, but there'll be a few of us keeping vigilance throughout the night. But
I had a quick chat with Macretia and let him in a little bit. Just keep him sweet. I'm not sure those slaves of his are free men, but I know it's not the highest priority, but they would be hell of sailors if we could get on that side.
what makes you say they don't be free? After all, he said to me he just freed them from their former ship, the Guppy.
Those Whitmarks tell a different story, but they're fresh enough.
How fresh we talking, Bolt? We've only been on this island a day.
No, I thought we've
2
been here.
days.
I thought we've been here. Good. Oh, we've been here. Good.
sorry, no, yeah, 3. We have been here 3. Yeah.
Okay, suppose we've been here 3 days. Still, he's only just come back and we parted on the first day. We didn't hear from him much on the second day.
It's sort of rubbing me up the wrong way, but I always relay what I know. But, I'm going to go and get some kit.
Innocent till proven guilty, as they say, Bolt.
Just get a feeling.
That's not the Murder Squad's way.
It's not the what?
Murder Squad way.
No, it's guilty.
Death.
And then we worry whether they were innocent or not later.
He gave Tony a chance first and then killed him.
Well, luckily my Tony
Yeah.
problem has
6
gone away,
seconds.
so I never have to find out.
Oh, I'm going to, if you don't mind, do some fishing, some late night. There's usually something lurking in the water.
Well, mind you don't catch anything unnatural. We have enough trouble without borrowing any more.
Ah, scream.
Okay. So you said that to that. You do your rounds.
I'll just keep going. I'm going to pull the all-nighter. Just in case.
Okay.
You did say you were gonna, yeah.
Yeah. Doing the all. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
the
wanna be-
opposite. I'm doing the opposite of an all-nighter.
I don't want to be proven wrong, but at the same time,
You are doing an
it
all-nighter.
doesn't do anything.
Murder.
An all-night sleeper.
I'm an all-night sleeper.
All right.
The life out of them.
So, you're in your bunk. You are doing the rounds. Where is Silith?
Wherever I've been staying, I guess.
In a bunk.
Yeah. Just a regular sleep for me.
You're fishing.
I'm doing some late night fishing when I'll be active.
Where is Sal?
I did say the crow's nest, but probably not that high.
Okay.
So, but around the rigging, in a high area, so we get a good. I'll use my good eye.
You're looking stunning. Draped up off the rigging.
Okay.
Have I got Gleason's coat?
Yeah. Yeah, he brought it out to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite nice. Quite nice to be perfectly honest with you. It's sea mage, but the wear in it looks almost intentional. If you really think about it,
It's weathered.
yeah, shabby chic.
Yes.
Right.
So
And I've cut the other arm off, so I'm sleeveless.
yes,
Perfect.
great.
Still wearing bodice though.
Very sad.
Yeah, but I got a coat.
Did you get a fancy shirt from Pellis's collection?
I forgot to ask him.
All right. So there's a few crew members up. Arden's up high, looking out to the water, checking out the beach. No, where's Nazak?
And as I said, it'd be on the beach.
Be on the beach.
Choke on cruise.
Okay.
It's already done.
Mission accomplished.
Thank God.
Special agent.
I'll do 50 on me.
Mutina goes down onto the beach as well and sits there a bit of a distance away from Bolt, sitting sideways. So looking to the right, she looks out to the water.
Nice night for it, isn't it?
Yeah, just I can't sleep for some reason tonight. Ah, it's a busy few days. Sometimes sleep won't come.
Oh, I suppose that's. That must be a bastard with sardonyx. I suppose some nights you're fast asleep and some nights you. Well, you and me.
Make a spell check.
So, 12.
Okay. Nothing. Shit. Alright. What's the plan from Team Karun?
So, I think Gleason said they would be making the first move. That's what Archie remembers, probably what Sarah remembers.
Okay.
So, just waiting for something that looks like Macretia walking towards the boat. That's threatening enough, I think.
The ballista's going to be fired in their general
Fucking
direction.
It's about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's really late. Very few people around. You look down as Gleason cries out, "Traitor!" As you look down, Gleason has a crossbow bolt embedded in his shoulder.
Fucking stuck down there himself, the bastard.
They're turning on us! He looks directly at you, Sal.
Okay. And where's he pointing at?
Macretia gets up from the sand with a couple of his big. Macretia has his crossbow in hand. Bolt's still in it.
I can't believe it.
Oh no!
Traitors! I'll shout. And lead down towards the beach.
Okay. Most of Gleason's men were asleep. They're waking up. You leap down towards the beach. Nazak.
He's heard traitors. He hasn't got a clue what the start word is, but he'll be standing up and sees Sal coming down, waves Sal to join him. Head over.
Okay. I'm going to go for initiative then from you fine folks.
If I'm still on the beach, am I in this?
This does.
You can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I suppose we need
That's
to
better.
figure out where I am
Go on,
on
get
my
advantage.
rounds. Am I deep in the depths or am I conveniently on deck?
I think
imagine they
Gleason
waited.
waited until you were down below.
Do you want us to roll
I mean,
anyway?
Gleason didn't wait. I mean, he got hit with a crossbow.
Yeah, it's only just lodged in his other coat that has a thick bit of wood in it.
No, I reckon Gleason's done it
He
right
shot
where he
himself.
can get his arm off. It has to be removed.
Okay, so we got 11 from Macretia.
And do you want us all to roll?
May as well, because you may be in the making.
Come to it. Oh no.
Alright, anyone get higher than 20?
Yes.
Oh, where's Sal?
26.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking hell, someone's keen.
You going the day before?
Yeah.
You trying to get on nerves,
anyone
boys?
else?
Fucking ready for it.
15 to 20?
16.
19.
What did I get? Okay, so 19 for now. Like, where is it? Oh, there it
He was at the bottom.
is. Ball
Now
got
we know where it is.
16. I got 14.
12.
10.
Just you, Dad.
11.
Between me and Silith.
Oh, yeah. I got
Okay. So, drop that to the sand. Traitors. What are you going to do?
Holy
So I'm going to run as fast as I can towards Macretia.
Okay.
If I can get to him. So it's
How far away is it?
I think realistically, when you're dropping off the ship, you can double move to get to him, but that's it. That's it. That's your move in your action.
So a bonus action to light up the flame tongue short sword.
Okay.
And I will cover the distance to him.
Okay. You get right up to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Nazak. You're down there on the sand.
Yep. So when Sal's down, he's run over. Nazak runs after.
Runs straight into Macretia. Yeah. The rest of his guys are like waking up. Macretia seems to be partly awake. He stands up, crossbow bolt. Seeing Sao coming in, he raises the crossbow to point at Sao.
He will take out his great sword and he's going to go and try and essentially chop down to knock the crossbow out of the hand.
Okay.
It's probably not going to work very well, but
Disarm a strike.
it's a 19 to hit.
Okay, it's gonna hit.
Great sword 2d6 plus 7.
Let's just keep an eye on him.
That's 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Do you have the disarming strike ability?
No!
Okay.
I'm just putting that in for flavour. Just
Yeah.
that's the kind of blow that I'm going
make
for.
the move for it. Misjudging it slightly, you catch his arm, nearly severing it.
Hey, disarm it.
Okay.
Which one?
Jeez.
This one.
Um,
Macretia cries out as the sword bites into his flesh.
He'll go for a second swing because that's what it normally do. He's told it's a fight, so he's doing exactly what he's been asked. It's 17 to hit.
He definitely shot Gleason.
13 more points of slashing damage.
Okay. All right.
Do you dare? I reckon it's
The
goes
first
from
swing
that
digs into the
corner.
flesh of his arm. You bring it back. It's a great sword. It comes back around in a murderous arc, cutting straight across Macretia's chest. He drops the crossbow on the floor.
Disarmed him.
Bolt. You look round from fishing to see
Yeah.
Sao, blazing sword on Macretia, and Nazak running up, taking 2 attacks at him. You hear the word traitor being shouted out.
How far away am I?
You're probably about, you're down by the water's edge, so I'm going to put you about 60 feet away.
I kind of fucked up what I was going to do. I'm going to move
Damn my dwarven legs! If I were an extra 5 foot, are one of the big guys within 30 feet of me, or a handful of them?
The camp's slightly further away, so they're actually about, they've got about 15 feet away from Lucretia's group, so they're 50 feet further away, 75 feet away.
Don't like those smelly humans.
Who does?
I'm gonna fog cloud that group to try and disorientate them. What the hell's I know they're dumb. I don't want this to escalate. What's going on? Who's a traitor?
20-foot area of fog, smaller than this morning's.
Yeah. I just want to confuse or give these guys time.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'll give you a perception check to see if you hear the cry of traders.
It's quite bad for me. 13.
You don't hear it. Okay. Crassus, you went to your below deck. Perception check to hear the alarm.
It's an natural 20.
Traitors, you hear.
Traitors!
Fucking. No idea where I am. Somewhere below deck.
It's going to take you your entire
take my
round
turn on to get there.
to get to top deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stab right though, I'd imagine.
Right, Misty Step. God damn, I'm just
Lucretius,
walls.
on your feet! Defend yourselves! He pulls his sword from his belt and he will take a swing at Sao. With an 11 to hit. Second attack, 16 to hit. The other guys, they get to their feet. They're ready their weapons, but they were asleep. So the others, in confusion, they disappear in the smoke. It's Silif's go. You were down below deck.
I imagine we'll wait because I only need 4 hours, don't I? So we'll wait.
Folding your underpants.
Perception check.
Neat and tidy.
Cassius desperately scurrying.
14.
You don't hear it. Top around its sound.
Okay, well,
Shift, step, step.
I'm going to move into an advantageous position opposite to where Nazak is.
Okay.
And give this guy a bit of Guybrush Threepwood swordplay.
No,
You're doing the Eiffel Tower, are you?
Fight like a
That's-
cow.
I am rubber, you are glue.
How interesting. Your mother was a milkmaid. And that's a natural 20.
Okay. All right. You move around the other side of Nazak as he's trying to keep his eye on you and Nazak at the same time. You thrust forward.
That is 7 points of piercing damage. Oh wait, what am I doing? It's 7 plus... It's 11 points of piercing damage. It is 11, 16, 17, 18, 19 points of fire damage. Do I double my sneak attack roll as well?
It's all rolled dice.
8 points of sneaky stabbing action.
The sword goes through Macretia's side, erupting from his chest. He falls to the ground.
Does it look like I need to make a second attack?
Down. He's certainly unconscious.
Okay, so he dropped the sword.
He dropped the sword.
Okay. I'll put my foot on that sword. I'll point my sword down at his head and look around at at his crew.
I want an intimidation check from you.
This is your area.
Yeah.
Do it.
Is it one?
Okay, but I get a plus 8. So that's a 12.
Okay.
The coat's not doing
You swing your sword around like the rest, but your captain's coat flares open.
The bonnets is shown.
They surge to their feet. Nazak.
Oh, I'm going to bonus action rage.
All right.
How awful that intimidation check was.
That's what makes you rage. Embarrassment.
I'm wearing the wrong hat. The lack of hat is doing this.
Nazak will also rage, start to get angry. He will let out a bellow towards the rest of the crew as loud as he can.
Intimidation check, please.
I get advantage on these. First time I've used this.
Yeah, you don't want to be fighting an 8-foot walk any day of the week.
18.
Unless you're 12 foot Goliath.
Well, yeah, that's the, but at the moment they're smoke
Okay.
screened out.
And if any of them look like I'm essentially going to hold the action that if any of them come towards us, I'll stand in line with Sao. If any of them come towards us, just swing at them.
Okay. So you take a step forward over Macretia's body.
Yeah.
They all take a
Bellowing
couple of steps
out.
back. All right. Anything else, Nazak, or is that it?
Nope, hold action just in case.
Bolt.
I'm going to use my other 25 foot movement, so my normal movement to get it to there.
Yeah.
That brings me within distance of the 3 Goliaths. I'm going to drop the fog.
Okay.
What are they doing?
Eyes are wide. They're up on their feet, looking around in confusion.
Everyone, take a moment to calm down. 3rd level charm person. We are in combat, so they get advantage. Wisdom 12 saving throws. All 3 of them.
Advantage. One of them fails. The other 2 make it.
Please, calm yourself. There's been an incident. This doesn't need to escalate any further. Please, calm.
One of them immediately sits down in the sand. The one in the middle, hefting up this huge axe that he has. Just, yeah.
No, it's okay. Look, see your friend, he's gone sit down. Look, this doesn't need to happen this way. You can come with us, or you can go over into the town. You're free men now.
When
Free.
shouting that, can I shout to Gleason and ask him if he's alive?
Okay. I'm alright. Barely. Gleason has gone over the side. He's slid down a rope onto the sand. You see the bolt sticking out of his shoulder. Anything else from Bolt?
If you're, it's a chance way into the end of the spell ends. Or yes, if anyone does anything harmful to it, triggers it. Regards me as a friendly acquaintance, but it's not going to defend me against its own.
Yeah.
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 So-
I'm going to take a general persuasion check because you just tried to calm them. Normally.
Just. Oh fuck. 9. 9.
You've been saying that, but it turns out you've just been saying the Goliath word for cunt over and over again.
Cunt. Right. Okay, that's me done.
Father Hal.
16?
Oh, a lot of raised voice. A lot of raised voices.
Dex check.
Dex check.
Yeah.
18.
Straight out on your feet. The hammock behind you.
Your feet sailor.
But I'm completely naked.
But pre-greased.
But are you standing full mast?
Raise the sails.
Cordiat?
I don't think I'd be completely naked. I'm just in this.
So shirt.
No, it's just a hat.
Yeah,
Just the hat.
just a shirt down to here.
Free cocking it.
I will grab my staff. My staff of healing.
Your flesh stuff.
And then I will run up towards the deck.
Okay, so you start making your way up there. That's great. Crassus, you reach the top deck to see Macretius down on the ground. Nazak and Sour holding back Macretius' men. Bolt's over there as well, with hands up towards...
Aggressively
it's like
shouting.
velociraptors, just like, come!
How
Fucking come!
far towards the prow of the ship can I get with just my normal movement?
You can get right up there with your normal movement.
I'll get right up there, right on the balustrade at the front. I'm gonna slam down a thunder wave just to make the noise.
Okay.
Very dramatic.
So, peeling thunder, 300 feet. I'll pause just a fraction to let it.
A bit far.
I'll pause just a second to let it roll out.
Okay.
And I'll shout down, "Belay all this! Stand down! What's going on?"
Quick knee on his neck. Kneel on him, finish him off.
You look down over the edge. You see Gleason moving forward, grasping his shoulder. You can see the bolt sticking out. He's a wrong un, Captain. Took a move on me.
Hilarious.
Stand down, everyone! We'll have none of this!
Stand down. I'll say to Macretius now.
I think a double persuasion check. And one from Crassus.
You're all hired. You're all got nice new jobs.
Come on.
90.
Okay, persuasion. Dirty 20.
Alright. With the two of you, Macretius' men drop their weapons into the sand, putting their hands up, take a step away from them.
Bolt, get him on his feet!
Oh,
He's a murderer, Captain.
I don't see any bodies here, Sal, apart from his. Get him up so he can speak for himself and justify his actions.
I'll go over to Macretia.
Stand back.
I'll. Any signs of life? Can I?
You go over to him. He suffered a grievous wound. There's, it looks like he's been stabbed through the chest. He's been slashed across the arm. There's a big raking cut, and there's a bolt stuck into his chest as well. Crossbow bolt.
Pulse.
Yes, absolutely nothing.
I will begin casting a spell.
Stand back.
Why?
He'll try something else.
It just doesn't feel right.
What are you waiting for, Bolt? Do as I say!
No, that's right.
Hi, Captain.
Cure wounds.
Yeah. I'm torn. I don't want him to die. The characters. I'll put cure wounds into him. I don't want him, but I'm gonna do what I'm told.
Don't have
If
to.
he breathes, you'll get 8 points of healing.
His eyes snap open.
Hold on, this is gonna suck. If it's a standard crossbow bolt, it should just pull out.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll start making my way down towards them.
Nobody move! Stay where you all are. Sit on the ground. We have none more of this squabbling this evening.
It's more than just squabbling, Captain. There's I keeping watch, just as ordered. Got my eye on that lad there, cleaning his crossbow. Then suddenly, as soon as his lad's asleep, then he levelled that thing at me, take a shot right at my neck. I'm lucky that he missed. Shitty shot he was. How fortunate that your good lads were on hand.
I want to emerge on the deck and look out to sea. Are there any ships?
I'll stride over to where Macretia is.
I'll sit him up. be next to him.
What the hell the devil's going on here? We got an arrangement.
Aye. My man says you shot him first. Be that true?
I didn't know such thing.
Inside. Oh shit. 8.
You're just not sure.
I don't know what's happening, Captain.
I did give you my word, Macretia. I expected you to uphold yours too. There'll be one way to know for sure. You say you don't. The good father has a way of knowing for sure. I appreciate you know that you're a man who's quite hard to read by all accounts. I'd like to believe that you'd be saying the truth, but I have to know for sure.
This is my second betrayal from you, Crassus. You took my ship. You burned my ship. And now, when I come here with my lads you've been using, you have me assaulted in the night.
Lads who've proven themselves worthy. And as far as I'm aware, until whatever this is that's going on, no one's done no wrong by me, and I've meant no wrong to you.
I had your life in my hands just now. I can promise you, all that ally means to me, I had nothing to do with it.
I understand his mistrust, don't worry about it. I promise no harm would come to him. Yet some harm has come, but is yet to be discovered. Was it your doing, or was it foul play from my side of things? We'll find out for sure. There'll be one way to know. Father Howell, be you up there on deck?
I'll be right with you, Captain.
Captain, check the bolt.
I'm gonna go back.
Check the weapon in his shoulder.
I'm gonna go down below
Gleason,
deck.
are you able to walk yourself over here?
I've taken far worse shots than this, Captain. I'm just glad I was able to stay on my feet to raise the alarm from this scoundrel.
Can I take a bolt out
Wrong
of
voice.
the...
From this scoundrel!
Which one?
Can I take a bolt out of Macretia's quiver and just toss it to the captain? Oh, just
I'm gonna
inspect him.
go put some clothes on before I come down. I don't want to do it.
Gleason, are you in a condition to remove that bolt from yourself, or do you need assistance?
It won't be a problem, Captain. You can see there's blood running all down his chest, and he grabs it, turning it as he pulls it out. Pulls it clean. There's a blood flows freely. Ah!
I'll put cure wounds on that. Because I know he wants to lose the fucking arm. I'll take the crossbow bolt. I'll just take that off. I'll take the crossbow bolt, and I will head over into where there's some fucking light here
I can
somewhere.
cast light. Or no, can I? Have I switched it out? I can't cast light today.
Are there
I got
any-
prestidigitation.
Are there any light sources that anyone's ignited?
Yeah, there are lanterns and such, yeah.
I'll compare the two.
They are identical.
They are identical bolts. It could be, could not be.
Who else has bolts on them round here? Pass me one of yours, just to be sure.
Toss him.
Similar, different fletching on.
Different fletching. I'll chuck it back.
The bolts that shot Gleason is the same as those carried in your quiver, but once the father comes down, he'll compel the truth out of those who are present, who witness the facts. Only be fair, both yourself and Gleason be the main witnesses.
Truth is freely flowing from me. He's a liar, Captain. A liar! And he attacked me! Make no mistake, Captain.
What are the Goliaths?
What if it was you stood up there when all went quiet? You're a lying bastard, Gleason.
Now, gentlemen.
Loyal to my captain.
No one needs to die this evening.
I disagree.
I get down.
Okay, you came over.
Might as well be on deck as well, I imagine.
Yeah.
Can I help you with?
At this point, several torches have been thrust into the sand, creating a circle of light where this little container is occurring.
What the hell's going on?
We behold in a court martial, Father, be able to compel a zone of truth.
Not today.
How soon be you able to
Captain,
compel?
I am not as skilled as Father, but I do carry it. I didn't want to.
Be you able? Fantastic. Right
I
now
can
we'll do it.
also probe the thoughts a little. If you
He's got tuberculosis.
He's poisoned. The creature has poisoned the captain.
Pipe down, Gleeson.
I slit his throat open.
Sorry, Bolt, I wasn't aware that you also had the capabilities I would have
No,
asked.
I
you
don't
rather
worry.
than
I know
to the
that
Father.
he's more powerful than I thought it would make more sense if he did it than I. But if he's not carrying it, then I'm all you got.
From what I understand, you know, should someone be unaffected.
Yes. So, best thing to do is get all parties in question nice and close. Well, within the 15-foot radius, so 5 foot in between, so they don't kill each other.
How many may you compel?
It's a sphere. 15 foot.
Right. Who be the primary witnesses? Who saw this thing happen?
I heard it, but I think it's these two were quick to jump.
Best you two be in the circle too then.
Okay.
Macretia, any of your men witness?
Am I in the circle?
My men were asleep. It was fortunate for me, I was just keeping my eyes open myself.
Very good.
Seems you were wide awake to me, Macretia.
Right.
Right then.
This spot of yours, they are compelled to speak or they can choose not to, yes?
Hey, it's all the truth. I mean, you got something. You're a bit more of the arcane than I am.
I can...
This is to see who's nicked me sandwich. This is why I carry this.
Perhaps in combination, I can read their thoughts as such.
Oh,
So if they choose not to speak, perhaps their mind will betray them.
Should it be
Oh.
necessary,
Yes.
however, I find silence damning enough in most situations.
The option is there.
right.
I
Well,
appreciate the offer. We may have need of it yet.
everyone stand in this nice, easy 15-foot sphere area here, nice and square, so nice and organised. And if they do that, it's a charisma 14 save.
So who we put in it?
Well,
Gleeson,
Gleeson.
get your ass in there.
Macretia.
Sal, Nazak, Macretia, choose two of your men to corroborate your story.
Yeah, it's charisma 14.
18 from Lucretia.
So I'm aware that he has
16 from Gleeson.
Oh!
a captain. Their natures are. It's not working.
Nazak fails spectacularly.
Nazak's telling the truth. But, well,
It's a 19.
Everything Nazak!
Stunningly effective. Okay.
Captain, I think this is. I think Silas' method's going to be more effective, unless you want the truth out of Nazak.
Well, we'll see what insight Nazak has to offer us. Nazak, can you tell us, what did you see?
I saw Lucretia sit up with the crossbow in his hands when Grecian shouted traitor.
So you didn't see him shoot him then? Just that he had his crossbow with him?
I didn't see it, no. I wasn't looking that way though, so
Where were you when you heard?
I
Gleeson
was
shouts.
sat next to the boat.
And I was in the rigging, and I heard it, and I saw the crossbow in his hand. What else is there? What other story explains this?
I mean,
over there. I was fishing. I was keeping an eye open.
You came here mob-handed.
Did you see any of Macretia's men also poised for a fight? Or were they all asleep and resting, as he said?
But when I got there and swung my sword to try and get the crossbow out of Macretia's hands, his men were getting up. And they grabbed their weapons.
But none of them already up.
I didn't see any of them, but there was some fog over there next to the Goliaths.
Perhaps from your vantage, Sal, you saw a difference. Did you see any of Macretia's men ready for a fight?
Captain, most of my opponents don't look ready for the fight they're about to receive.
I've never heard such an evasive answer to a question, Sal. Were any of them poised for a fight, yes or no?
They didn't look ready.
Macretia, just once more for the record, as you've already asserted, all your men around you were resting, correct?
That's right. Why would I do this? Why would I attack just one of your men with all mine asleep?
That'd be my question. I have a greater respect for the intelligence that you have, and I don't think you do something so foolish as that. What was, I presume you yourself were sleeping, were you?
I was edging that way.
So you weren't yet asleep?
I was not.
Why was your crossbow in your hands?
I said to you earlier, them hills, bad water, bad things in it. I chatted to plenty of your men this evening. Plenty of them came by and chatted to me. I made not a move on one of them. Ask any of them. Not a move.
Any nearby who can corroborate that?
I checked up on them. I even cleaned. Well, I'm gonna have to clean him again. He's covered in blood. I did my duties. I treat them the same as our own. We're all in this situation together. He is a reserved man. I can't read him, but I have no reason, none at all, to think that he would assault us. And if he would be smarter about it. He wouldn't sit there and just idly shoot, would he? What would he do? You'd march from the sea and take us all in on that, wouldn't you? How would you? Do you see what I mean? This is the drunken shooting.
Gleason.
Aye, Captain.
What be your side of the story? What did you see?
I was on watch, Captain, as you be ordering me to do so. I saw Macretia down there, be holding the crossbow or cleaning it or whatever. Next thing you know, this bolt embedded deep in me shoulder.
Did you see any of his lads poised for a fight?
Who's to know, Captain, whether they was pretending to be asleep? Not I. But the crossbow bolt found its way in my shoulder. True enough.
Father, you look like you have insight to add to this.
I was just going to say that it was a shame that we already healed Gleason. Because I think I probably might have been able to tell if the bolt
You haven't killed
was,
him.
I have.
Oh shit.
was shot from a distance or not.
Obviously it was. That's how bolts find their way into people. No offence.
And Jacob?
So you say Lucretia was there with his crossbow and may or may not have shot you deliberately, but you're unsure. Or are you certain it was with a malicious intent?
How else would you explain it, Captain?
Is there a possibility that there was a negligent discharge from a man falling asleep?
Oh! Praise Imogen.
What I know is what I've said to you, Captain.
That's not
I
one.
don't trust this man. I don't trust him at all. And I think what happened tonight has shown all of us loyal to you.
Are there any lads who can say they were witness to you actually being shot?
When I cried out, that sow was looking directly at me.
It's true.
Very least, Captain. Stick him in irons. Can't be trusting the bastard.
I'm going to try and quietly cast Zone of Truth again. Under my breath.
Don't you know it's being...
They know it is, but I'm just trying to... I'm not trying to interrupt.
Silith, Howl, have you any further questions you might ask any of the parties that you think I might have overlooked?
It's 15 from Lucretia.
I don't know what to do, Captain. You're in a right predicament.
Lucretia was on the beach there, yes? Pointing back to where he was camped.
Aye.
Where exactly was Gleason
Consistent.
when he was shot?
Gleason said Sal looked down upon him from the rigging. How close to the ship were you, Gleason?
I was on the ship, Captain.
You were on the ship.
Best to get a good vantage point.
Where in particular, where precisely were you?
Up there on the bow.
People that are trained with crossbows and bolting, particularly. Is that a possible shot to be made?
Aye, that's well, you're talking 60 foot. I mean, that's a reasonable. That's a fairly
Realistic?
Yeah, aye. You can
Someone
make that.
proficient with such a weapon?
Aye, I can make that shot.
He probably knew I was watching, didn't you, you bastard? Hoping I'd fall in one go. Than all the rest of you men.
Tis but one man's word about another. There's no empirical evidence to prove anything either way. Naturally, as I'm sure you can imagine, I do trust my own men. However, you've gave me no previous reason to doubt you either. Would you be willing to submit yourself to mind reading from Silith? I won't force you should you not be willing.
I would not. My thoughts are my own. I'll have no one prowling around in my head.
Gleason, how about you?
Of course, Captain. Not a bar. There's always plenty of room in my head for one more.
Strange.
I'm afraid it'd be the only way to confirm for certain, Silith, if I could trouble you to
There is.
confirm whether Gleason's word be truth or not.
There will be some interpretation, of course. I will say you're aware, Gleason. I will cast a spell, and then I will try and probe your mind. You may feel some resistance to it, but if you can, let it happen. Do not try and resist. And then, Captain, ask your questions again, and I will get a sense of his thoughts. Unwilling or not, whatever's in his head, I will detect. So I will cast detect thoughts, and I will pretty much immediately try and probe deeper for the.
Would it be more prudent to move to a more private area before doing this, Captain?
Don't give him time to get his story straight.
I see no reason why not to do it here, Sal. It would be only Silith as can see his thoughts, and then only of the questions that we'd be asking.
Have we still got people watching the sea?
I am looking back at the sea.
And everyone else is watching us.
Pellis!
Hey, oh, yes, Captain.
Make sure the lads on sentry are still watching.
Okay, boys.
That were a loud thunderclap. I'd hate for something to sneak up on us while we're seeing to business.
Right, eyes out to the horizon. There's more going on than just this little episode.
We should watch the tree line too.
Aye, we'll be keeping a watch all around, Pellis.
You heard Nazak. Watch out for tree lions.
Tree line.
Be ready, Silith.
How did the Goliaths look? How did the Goliaths look?
Confused.
Yeah, they don't
Arguing.
speak. They don't speak
No
it, do
obvious.
they? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He's confused as Nazak.
Yeah, I'll go with detect thoughts, and I'll pretty much immediately try and push deeper to get a deep understanding of his.
It's just guillotines and bear traps in that head.
Yeah, it's not like a carbon copy of exactly his exact thoughts, from how I interpret it. It's more his
surface thoughts, and then
it's surface thoughts,
you go
then
make a
his
save.
like
It's like some people
emotional
saw.
state and
He's got to do a save first, doesn't
yeah,
If you're going straight for the deeper one,
yeah.
Hmm.
Wisdom 18 he has to be.
after 2 wonderful saves, we're now following up with a spectacular fail.
So yeah,
he? Hate this arm.
the way I understand it is I get surface thoughts pretty much for free, just for casting it. If you probe deeper, if it fails, you get insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large on its mind, something it worries over. So I can't copy what he sees, but I get
Initially,
the truth of the matter.
you get all these images of this crossbow bolt hitting him, and then you push deeper. His feelings are, above all, that he must protect the captain from all enemies, and Macretia is bad. He's wrong. Threat.
Like the apple. Right, be ready, Gleason.
Answer truthfully.
I'm ready, Captain.
Were you shot by Macretia?
Yes, Captain, I was.
He's saying that he believes the words, but he's
Clear image comes of him pulling a bolt from his coat and slamming it to his own shoulder.
I won't say my expression doesn't change. Just continue on.
So you say he did shoot you?
Obviously, he must have, Captain. It's the only explanation.
Was your intention to betray us at all? To deceive us?
I am so loyal to Captain Crassus. You cannot possibly understand the depths of my loyalty.
Were there any around you as what actually saw you get shot?
The first person on sight who looked at me was Sao, who I believe to be another good man loyal to this crew.
When he said he was loyal to the captain, he believes that one.
Full-heartedly believes that.
And he believes that Sam is also loyal.
Last question, if any of the spell doesn't last long.
When you were shot, was Macretia lying down, sitting or standing?
I looked away for a second, Captain. He had the crossbow in his hand. When I looked down, it was pointing at me.
I imagine the spell fades shortly. We should. Thank you, Jason. We should step away, Captain. I have some feedback for you. Rather than open it, probably
Aye. Well,
take a few paces away.
step away with you for a second.
First of all, he wholeheartedly believes that he wants to protect you, and he will do just about anything to protect you. I think he's loyal in that aspect to a fault.
I feel like you're about to put a butt there, prefacing it with something
Indeed.
so laying on.
Sandwich, something good.
Indeed. He did not get shot by Macretia. He placed that bolt in his arm himself. So all those words he just told you were a barefaced lie.
Do you understand anything of his motivation from what you saw of his mind?
I think he honestly believes Macretia is, in his view of the world, evil, and you are to be protected. That's the best sense of his character I can gather. But he has just openly lied to you.
Damn it, Gleason, he's put me in a rather difficult position.
D&D.
Yeah. Do you know how many dinner times
I
that we have to
and
relive
that's-
this trauma
that's his
of
thoughts
Sam?
His words
God.
say one thing, but his mind says another.
I appreciate your help in this matter, Silith. I appreciate your help in this.
I will never reveal to him what I saw. It's up to you to divulge if you wish. Oh, as a side note, he has a strong opinion of Sal. He thinks he's loyal to you. Just as an after. So you can always trust Sal.
Fair?
The opinions of a
Well-
liar.
That's how it works.
I appreciate
Gold
that.
star for Sal.
I always thought Sal was
He thinks that.
a man who looked to self-interest first, but it's good to hear that there'd be deeper currents lying beneath the surface.
Well, that's how Gleason views the world anyway.
True. Well,
Shall we?
I thank you again. I suppose there is a decision to be made.
Heavy was the crown, or the hat as it may be.
Heavy is the crown. Fuck!
Heavy is a crown.
Gleason,
Hey, Captain.
I'd appreciate you make yourself available in my cabin. I'll be with you momentarily.
Is Macretia and his men free to go?
Is Gleason lingering or is he going?
He'll go to the cabin as ordered.
He's going, right. I'll go over to Macretia and extend a hand out to him to help him to his feet.
He will not take it.
Fine, well. I understand. It's been confirmed that you didn't do it.
I know that.
And now I know beyond doubt that you did not do that. I appreciate that my word was breached and that you were not left unmolested, and my crew did not respect that. I understand their motives, but they breached the trust that we had, and that is not forgivable. From your perspective, what happens next here?
I'll be taking me and my men and walking clear of here. Leave you to your own affairs and hope we don't cross paths in the future.
Very well. I'll retrieve your effects from the cabin then. You can have those back, and then we'll part ways.
Very good.
And now, stage 2 of I've been fucked up by people on the ship.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'll stay with Macretia.
So will I.
Just
Take 2.
he's only 8 HP.
I better go to my cabin where Gleason is and the
So-
creature's effects on then.
So when are we fighting?
Give it a minute. You never know what might come up.
Okay.
Oh, that's what the Imogen said.
Do I wait here?
Yes.
Can we sit down?
No.
Okay. I just keep an eye out the tree line.
I'll go to my cabin.
Okay.
Gleason, look at the situation we find ourselves in,
I know he's a baron, Captain. He's a baron.
Oh, it's got a royal dog that's at the neighbour. You know.
Silith told me what he saw in your mind, and I respect that you have nothing but the purest of motives, but you breached my word, Gleason, and that cuts me deep.
He looks down at the floor, furrowing his brow.
I appreciate that you had nothing but the best of intentions. And I see this not as a betrayal, for you were just seeking to safeguard the well-being of myself, the ship, and the rest of the crew. And that is a proud motive to have. But by attempting to be vigilant, you breached me word, and me word be me bond. How be we able to have people trust us and know that we be respectable folk of our word, if me word be breached in such a way as this? When we have the power over others that do not.
Captain, you gave me back my leg, my arm, 3 fingers on my left hand, and my missing eye. Something for which I'd be eternally grateful. And I've always respected your intent towards honesty. But sometimes good men like you need protecting from yourselves. And even though Macretia may not have fired that bolt, I was prepared to slam it into my own chest to prove that soon I believe he would have. If you must banish me, so be it.
Don't worry, Gleason, it won't be necessary. As we've established, I'm a man who believes in second chances. This be a reprimand, not a discharge.
It's the first time like anything this has happened, Captain.
Are you...
Sign. Seventh time, Captain.
I acted alone. No one else knew. You've got a good bunch of people on this ship.
I appreciate your intentions, Gleason, and I respect your point of view. I'm willing to allow you to stay on in your current position. But sometimes my mistakes are my own to make. Although I do appreciate you be looking out for the crew as a whole, and sometimes my mistakes leads to, it leads to no good for them as well. But sometimes we have to trust others in order for them to be able to trust us. And we may never know what could have or could not have happened between us and Macretia and the Apple's crew. Well, former crew. Perhaps they could have been staunch allies, but perhaps you might have been right. But sometimes we have to let events pan out so we know for certainty that people be not what we would like to think of them before we act. But your sentiments, however, I will give him the old manly handshake, hug, and pat on the back if you like. Never were a man so true as thee, Gleason. People like you are in short supply in a world like this, where there be people lurking around every corner, willing to take advantage of anyone. I need a strong man like you at my side to keep this crew in shape, but I need you to respect my word when I gives a promise. If you have any doubts and misgivings, I'd respect you all the more if you bring him directly to my face and tell me exactly what you think. If you think he's gonna betray us, tell me so, and we can take just precautions. But I'd appreciate you not acting on your own in such a manner again.
We sought only to protect you, Captain. What of Macretia now?
We'll be returning his effects and allowing him to go his way. He says he has a small vessel, the Guppy, but he has but a small crew, and from what I understand, a small vessel. They should be no threat to us. Perhaps we may cross paths in the future, and I don't doubt he'll attempt to take what is ours from us at that juncture, but until that day, I hope this be a lesson for all of us on both sides. And I hope that he'll remember that when we could have put them to the sword, that we let them go, and that he'll just choose to steer clear instead.
He finally looks up from the floor. Will that be all, Captain?
That'll be all, Gleason.
Turns and leaves again.
I will go to the chest that I know the stuff isn't in anymore and go and try to find his effects.
Motherfuckers!
Open
Every
the chest.
single one of them.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
That damn mouse fucking bitch.
All the way around.
Do I...
I'm sorry, you've been looted as well.
I'll not be giving you personal effects back after all.
Someone's robbed them.
I would like to use locate object on the chest, because he gave me a little box and that weird bag thing full of his stuff. I'd like to use locate object on the box.
Nowhere within range.
Because the mandrill's locked down.
What spell slots do I have?
With one of the star arms as well.
I know, right?
Half of one.
Fuck.
The good half.
Yeah, good, the pointy bit.
It's alright, you just need the stuff bit, right?
I can't remember which one of them makes
Well, you
natural.
need to
And
stick-
everything's
I've
natural
never
20,
seen it.
so
I've
you
never
could
actually
divine
seen a
smite
bag of holding
every
before.
time.
Would I understand the significance of the weird empty bag that he gave me?
It would have tickled, but.
I can't check.
Because I feel like Sam knows,
Yeah.
but does Crash?
Yeah, lots of people assume they know stuff.
I don't think my Arcana's fairly high, so that might not be great. Intelligence, Arcana. Oh, it's a +5. 14.
Oh wow.
I was not expecting to.
You've heard of such things. It's
I've
not
heard of such
impossible.
things. I'll try again, but on the bag. No. Fuck.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna find Macretia and we're gonna mug it. What? Macretia? The angry pirate? Yeah.
If you'd done this first, you might have just been like, "Fuck it, it was you, Macretia." Kill him.
Still time.
Meanwhile, on the beach, where the full battle ensues,
Just spaffing on my fucking spells, and I might need them in a second.
I have been spaffing spells.
Yeah, true. No, I
It's just-
appreciate you
that's-
two have
no.
spent spells in.
I am the off healer. This is what I'm
Okay.
for, utility.
Has Gleason not got too far?
He's left the cabin.
I'll pop my head out the cabin. Is he in sight?
Yeah.
Gleason, before you go on your way, you don't happen to have any idea what's happened to Macretia's effects, do you? They've been taken from my chest.
Not a clue, Captain.
Oh shit, bro.
Very good. Very good.
Turn into a pub brawl, you know it is.
Can you gather a number of the men?
Yeah.
We'll be having a full ship search. Nothing sacred, everyone's effects.
Okay.
Good old fashioned toss around.
I will go down to Macretia
Oh.
and the others.
Man, this is bad.
Whether it be during this ruckus that we caused tonight or at an earlier juncture, the effects have been taken from the cabin.
Oh no.
I'd be conducting a full ship search. We'd be organising it right now. You'd be welcome to join us in the hunt.
Your word, Captain Crassus. Your word. From the second I met you, you've made bold statements about your word. Safety of me and my men. My effects that would be kept safe in your cabin. Didn't I say to you that I saw someone going in there?
I think your exact words to me at the time were that there was rot at the heart of the apple. You could have been perhaps a bit more direct, but
You gonna lay this at my door?
I'm not. I appreciate now the warning for what it was, although I may not have seen it fully at the time.
My effects.
As I said, we'd be conducting a full ship search and you'd be welcome to join us to ensure that you're happy they'd be being conducted to
I'm
the fullest
sure
of
your
ability.
search will turn up nothing, won't it, Captain Crassus? You won't find it, and what a shame that'll be for you. And
What
imagine
makes
as
you
I
so sure
sail
you won't?
away, you'll enjoy my belongings in your cabin.
That's why I'd be inviting you to join me, so you can see that the search is done with integrity, although you seem certain that we won't find anything, so perhaps there'll be something you know that I don't.
I know your word isn't worth spit.
So be it. I'll head back up to the ship to conduct the search anyway.
Go to the ship. Everyone's belongings. No sign of any of the stuff.
I think us three are still on the beach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lucretia gathers his men. And that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Bites in the ass at some point
Man.
when Commodore Macretia comes.